guys really like watching the Geek Room and Dragnauct, their shows are like so fucking boring. These basement-dwelling dumbass men have to say. They're not even funny.
They have to use like people like me or G-Man in order to present themselves off a little bit of funny, because they once in a while they say some clever thing. You're welcome. I give you views to feed your little cocky ego. I'm glad you had your little dopamine fix. Oh my god!
I'm like your drug. I'm like your marijuana. I'm like your alcohol. You have Shannyism. You're not an alcoholic or a drug addict. You're a Shanny-holic. You can't, and you say I'm bad for you, but Zella, you still can't fucking resist me.
And what is up, everybody? Let me know if everybody can hear me. We're coming in loud and clear. Should. And I'm gonna make sure that like there's no weird fucking noise. Like a couple of streams ago, I don't know where I was busting everybody's eardrums. Hey, what's up, guys? So we have a lot of shit to talk about. Like a lot of shit. A lot of shit went down this week. Not even this weekend. What am I talking about? This is just what? This is fucking Wednesday? So Monday and Tuesday? Like, Jesus Christ, like it's not even a weekend and we still got more shit to cover for Salt Mine and everything else. But we are here to talk about Shanny because she's obviously. If you can see the fucking, what is it, the thumbnail of the weird fucking photo that they took and decided, let's post this as our thumbnail with Rev's fucking brown ass teeth, and I have no idea what the fuck happened to Shanny. Like
all the blood rushing to her face.
Like,
it's pretty frightening.
So,
it kind of looked like that picture of the sea lion fucking photo bombing. Remember that a long time ago?
She actually looks like the cowardly lion in that picture.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's paid too much attention to that, but there's an uncanny resemblance.
Yeah.
Hi, Lola.
Hello.
So Lola was actually in there too. If anybody else was in there and they want to come in and talk, just let me know. Like in her little, what is it, like tell me why you're pissed at me kind of bullshit. Which is basically her just
fucked up.
Yeah, basically her just wanting people to apologize to her and forget all the horrible shit she has said in the past and move on because she's
while
tired.
Still being an active bitch. It's crazy.
I may have set that off. I may have broken.
Oh,
hey, I have a question. Maybe somebody else noticed it. That video, I didn't watch a lot of that hangout, that stream last night with Von Helton because I had other things to do. And, I wasn't high enough. But plus I had other things to do. But I watched a little bit earlier this morning. I got up for a little bit. And I'm kind of wondering if they didn't like try to invite Von Helton into that stream, kind of like they did like last year, remember, before all hell broke loose.
They're
I
trying
think
to recreate that magic, man. That we're
Yep.
back in that cycle all over again. She
Yep.
cycles through the same behavior.
She's giving us a platform, Bran. She's giving us a platform. Both of them are brown teeth and all.
Yeah, well, I mean, she kind of did give us a platform. They just muted and shut the fuck up and let us troll them. Like,
They kind of did, yeah.
I mean, we like, granted, Frank and I went in there with the intent to get an apology, which Rev did, I think, a little bit more sincerely than Shanny did. But you know, once it came to the point to where you know you see nothing's going to change, you see they're the same people.
Yeah.
You go back to doing what we do here on this show.
And they're going to be forgiving it. Well, Shanny did read out of the Bible talking about forgiveness. You know, I mean, that's when I finally just went, fuck. Between that and Rev using Lemmy as a fucking avatar, which fucking triggered the fuck out of me. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about you when I saw that.
Rev's got an avatar with Lemmy and fucking Shanny's reading the fucking Bible. And I'm like, oh, jeez. What a fuck.
Well, I mean, clearly he's drawn to things with moles on their face. So.
Hey. Those are heavenly moles. Those are Lemmy's moles. Lemmy's moles have their own fucking webpage. Okay? Don't. No, I'm serious. We're talking about, don't be blasphemous here. You know, I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, like, so, like, you'll see, like, when in the beginning of this, when, like, I come in, they're already heated because they were actually talking to us, and I kept telling them, give me the link, or whatever. But legit, like I told them, I was in this Publix parking lot the whole fucking time because I did not want to move and like lose service or some shit until my phone died. And it was just, I finally got tired of it because every time we'd say something in the chat, she'd either come up with a new thing about Trevor and then get her stories crossed on it.
Or denial altogether.
Yeah,
which was interesting because though she would say one thing and literally contradict it in the next sentence.
Yeah. So
I still remember Trevor not giving two fucks about Shanny.
He never did.
I know, because people would bring it up and he'd be like, pretty much I'm out of here. He goes, I don't. So, yeah.
No, he didn't really care about it. He didn't really know much about her. So it was just like, and that's what made me mad because it's like, look, he didn't know you, but yet you're sitting there laughing and shit like that. And so it was just, I had like months and months and months of just built up with everything I wanted to say. And we got it out last night and it was great. Like, it was really fun. But like before then she had, the title that she's trying to do now, which is what is it called? Fuck.
Why am I fat and can't get off the toilet?
That, yeah.
I like how she retitled the stream, The Geek Room Hijacks the Channel. Like, how the fuck did we hijack it when you just muted and let us talk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a hijacking.
Well, that's what she was doing last night with Stinky and everything, you know, which is what started all that shit last year, you know.
Fuck you, Wilson. I almost spit out my drink. Yeah, the title of the stream is Why Do You Hate Me? Be Gentle, episode 2. Like, who's going to be fucking gentle? All the shit that you have said to people. Go ahead.
Yeah, and it's not like it matters if you are or not.
Yeah.
Let's get everything out in the open, but just don't like be mean to me when you tell me what kind of a fat pig I am, and it's a rotten piece of shit.
You know, don't bring up things from the past. Don't bring up things about where we live. Don't bring up things that we've done with our kids.
Because the children are in the other room playing video games and stuff.
I mean, yeah, they're doing a great job parenting because within the last 48 hours, they've been streaming for at least 20.
Exactly. Like yesterday, I think I counted, it was like a little over 11 hours they streamed.
Well, I went to the Von Helton school of not giving a fuck about your kids. Well, at least it's their kids. Their kids are a little bit older. You know, they can feed themselves, you know, and, you know, go to the fridge and shit. I don't know about the Mountain Dew situation if they get beat up for, you know, chastised for eating, you know, not drinking all the Mountain Dew, but, you know. Or in their case, Dr. Pepper. You know, can you imagine if somebody took the last Dr. Pepper in that house? Do you think
they'd lose a hand? They'd lose a hand.
Oh shit! At least.
Well, fuck. I don't know about you all, but I'm ready to roll this beautiful bean footage.
Let's go. I'll even mute.
Is this muted?
What's up, guys? Shanny for Christ here. I need to explain something before I, want to get on me with that. Right?
Where's the part where, Monty went in there. Me and Monty were talking afterwards, and it was funny. And Ben actually did. I was in there too, so like he was trying to tell us like, hey, stop putting shit out, and we will like basically stop talking about you.
How many times does Shanny call you a motherfucker here?
Dude,
like, can we
what's
have
up,
a count?
motherfucker? How you doing, motherfucker? It's like, okay, like you know
then
when
Frank's
you
like-
learn to cuss and you just want to say it over and over again to prove you're like, oh, I can cuss. That's what she sounds like a 13-year-old that learned a new cuss word. So
I love your response afterwards too.
Oh, hi. Okay, there's the geek room. Hey, you piece of shit motherfucker. How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Wow, at least
How you
he
guys
did.
doing?
Yeah, what's up, fucking motherfucker? How you doing, piece of shit motherfucker? How you doing, motherfucker?
See, her new word is motherfucker.
It's like a Tourette tick.
Yeah,
I know.
and I got Tourette's. I know it. So it's.
Frank, you're a dirty motherfucker. Do you know that?
I took a bath.
Piece of shit motherfucker.
I know. Wow.
I am actually here to talk to you.
Yeah, you want to fucking talk to me, motherfucker, after all the fucking shit you said to me, motherfucker? How about bring it, motherfucker?
Wait.
I think
Oh
that's
my
8.
God.
That's 8.
It's like Jesus, motherfucker. I sounded like this when I was 13. Like, exactly. She thinks motherfucker is insulting. Like, but is it just like?
I start my streams with "Hey, motherfuckers." So yeah.
Yeah.
Do you follow that up with 8 more motherfuckers though?
Careful, Grampy, you're cutting deep.
Hey, watch
Shanny
yourself.
doesn't know anything about that.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, what did I-
let's
what did I
fucking
say?
go. You
All
want
I
to fucking
said-
fight
hold
with
on.
me,
All I
motherfucker? You
said
want the
was
fucking
that you
attention,
laughed at
motherfucker?
my
You
friend.
want the fucking
11.
reaction,
Passed away
motherfucker? You're
and
gonna
that
get
you
the fucking
don't
reaction.
know him. You don't
What?
know Trevor.
The bottleneck. Yeah, I know Trevor for 13 years. I know which one you're talking about. Why don't you put him on the screen?
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can actually
Was
find it.
Trevor on the internet for 13 years?
No, he wasn't. That's the
No.
thing.
'Cause I
Not
remember.
on YouTube.
Yeah, I just. Fuck.
Like, I even made a video
did-
showing
when did
Trevor
Tre-
when he
when
came, he came on.
When
Hold
did
on.
he pass? When did Trevor pass?
Oh,
How long has
fuck,
it
it was
been?
like a couple of months ago.
February or
Yeah.
March?
Right.
Maybe?
Okay. 13 years. So that would have been. Okay, math. Bucket. But
2007.
yeah.
Yeah.
God, 2007. I don't even think I was. I played on the internet and stuff, but I don't.
I don't think you were born yet.
Yeah.
the only person I ever remember Trevor coming after was Von Helton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
really
that was
it.
only like one video, wasn't it?
I
Where he interviewed
believe so.
Andrea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, he was a host on here on the Geek Room with us, and that was at a point in time where we didn't even know of Shanny's existence.
He came on in 2011 with this account, and then this account, which is his other one, was a gaming. 2013. So I mean, that's what I was trying to tell her. I was like, he wasn't even around 13 that long.
Well, I think what we're forgetting is the fact that they judge time and internet time.
Gotcha.
That's true. That's true.
What's
Yeah,
that
like-
hat that Rev is wearing? Who's Arthur Morgan? I mean,
It's a video game character.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that Red Dead Redemption, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now he's using fucking Lemmy as his icon, so Rev,
Oh,
you can suck all the dick.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, you don't
they're
look like him.
using Lemmy as an icon while Shanny's reading in the Bible and shit. Gotta ask Rev. Say, hey Rev, what's your favorite Lemmy Motorhead album?
Ace of Spades.
Yeah, that's,
Which one that made her walk this way?
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Hey Rev, what instrument did Lemmy play? Guitar.
I heard
Yeah.
he was hell bent for leather.
Yeah.
Wasn't he a turbo lover?
By the way, Frank, now you're triggering me with Aerosmith comments. Don't do that. You know my feelings about that band.
well, you know what band I'm looking forward to is remember when Rev that day in his car when he totally wasn't drunk and totally didn't throw up
Yeah, bro, that was
Outside.
heartburn, man.
Yeah, when he was talking to about Amanda Breck, which watching Amanda Breck videos is something that I don't recommend. They're weird, but yeah, he was gonna be in a band one night only with Amanda Breck. Rev was gonna sing lead vocals, and somebody else was. I was like, oh, for fuck's
Is he gonna sing "I Want to Know What Love Is" again?
I hope he does something like that again.
Well, sitting next to his human beanbag chair of a wife.
She's a little more lumpy than a beanbag chair.
What did you? What the fuck? What? God, I gotta cut these down one day.
Hey, I'm digging that one, man.
The
Jeez,
unfortunate thing about being single is not having someone who loves me enough to pull me off the toilet when my fibro kicks in.
Yeah, that's another thing
God
too,
damn,
right? You got physical problems. People are already having fun with you and shit like that. You got physical problems, right? And then you get on the internet and say, "Yeah, my legs don't work right now, and I was stuck on the toilet, and my boyfriend, because they're not married, had to help me off the toilet." I mean, and it's a good thing he could help her. I mean, but still at the same time.
Yeah, why put that out there when you've already been a massive asshole? Why would you do that?
And for doing it, thank you very much, because I thought I'd help you.
Like I was like popping in and out today because I could only take so much because I'm sorry they're boring.
Yeah.
But when they had the one English guy, I can't remember his name.
Gary, what?
Like Alan?
The guy that has that
Was
like
it
really.
Was it Alan?
The really thick accent.
I think it's. Yeah, I think it's Gary.
Yeah.
When she fucking holds up her arm and she shows him the scratch, like, this is what the internet's made me do. It's made me want to kill myself. And he's like, get the fuck off the internet. Take a month off. Take a month off the internet. And sure as shit, she did the same thing last time when she was hiding behind her, son's suicide ideation. That's what they want. That's Von Helton rationalization.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't leave the.
Did you see that comment that Stinky left for them, though? Oh, my God.
Which one?
Adam sent it to me. Basically, he's rescinded his blessing towards them because they set him up again.
Well, no, that wasn't even directed towards them. That was directed towards somebody else.
Well, still.
But he went full fucking Vaughn last night. He was fucking throwing. He was throwing curses. He was throwing hexes.
Oh yeah.
He was handing out blessings like Oprah.
I curse you.
Curse you. It would have been great if he would have put on his, all of his fucking regalia and shit. He had his little staff.
Kentucky Jigsaw.
Damn.
It's fun to make fun of stupid people.
I'm on my phone. I don't have him on.
Okay,
screen.
well, I know which Trevor I'm talking about, dude.
Which
It's
Trevor is
Trevor.
then?
It's
Which
the one
Trevor?
with the bottleneck, the bottle glasses, the one with the weird face.
Oh, because she did a little bit of research on who Trevor actually was.
She couldn't even get his glasses right.
Yeah.
He didn't have Coke bottle glasses. He had specs.
And she fucks all that potential research up here just momentarily.
The weird face that doesn't make any sense. Here's the thing: no matter who it is, you don't laugh at someone's death. I wouldn't laugh if you passed away. You know what I would have to do? I would actually feel
Bullshit.
And I was actually being truthful. If she up and died the next day, I'd actually feel bad for Rev. I was like, oh fuck, dude, I'm so sorry.
I wouldn't laugh. I mean, it's
a shitty thing to laugh at someone who's dead, regardless if you hate them or fucking not. I don't like Shanny, but I would not laugh at if she fucking died.
I wouldn't give a fuck, but I wouldn't be laughing.
Yeah,
sure.
Because she's leaving behind 2 kids, and she's leaving behind Rev, who I mean,
it was worthless without anybody. I mean,
yeah, gullible he is. I know he loves her, but it was just
like if he lost her tomorrow, he would completely self-destruct.
Oh yeah.
He would,
no doubt.
He would drink himself to death.
Oh yeah.
And that's coming from me.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, so no matter how shitty of a person you are, I would not laugh at you if you died. So it's just, I don't know.
Rev.
Bullshit. You
No, I
laughed
don't
at my
hate you that much to sit there and
suicide.
laugh at you.
I laughed at my suicide attempts.
No,
That wasn't a suicide attempt, you
You
pig.
laughed at my suicide.
Funny thing is, I asked her, I was like, where did we laugh at it? And she could not pull up a video.
I wouldn't laugh, but I also wouldn't be surprised.
True, Buck.
Yeah. No, Shanny, what that was an attention attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah, one that got me in touch with the police where she lives, which is what, brought on me being the lead hack source. It was all because she did something for attention. I'm like, well, shit, now I have to do something because it's a concern about her children, and I didn't know at that point that that's what she was trying to do, really. So,
Sure.
I did what I felt I had to do. And
what voice did you use when you called?
What do you mean? What place?
What voice?
Oh,
Did you use
just
the Karen voice?
just
Were you Karen?
no, I didn't go and do that one. I also had to kind of get clearance from one of the cops to try and do something if I couldn't exactly locate her. That was a little bit of a gray area. So I couldn't really go ahead and do that, So that doesn't really sound that convincing, to go ahead. And
I don't know. I've talked to people from Minnesota. I've known people from Minnesota that pretty much sound like that.
That boot up in Linux.
I don't know.
Like that's real believable, but
my mother's old church, right, was Evangelical Lutheran, which is right out of Minnesota, and they had people that came from Minnesota to Southern Oregon, and we thought they were Canadian at first, because the accent was so. But he's like, "No, we're from Minnesota." I'm like, "No."
After last night, I never want to hear a Boston accent ever again.
Why?
fucking Mindbender was in there.
What's wrong with Boston accents?
It was the fact that it was the fact that as the conversation progressed, it went from like Bostonian to like half Australian, half Bostonian, then full Australian, then like South African.
You throw a little Jamaican in there.
Well, this is a very diversely ethnic, cultural area. So, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of those,
Like I've heard the name Mindbender before, but I wasn't sure who it was till the very end. I'm like, that motherfucker.
I was watching it last night and I'm going, God damn it, I'm all out of fucking shit until tomorrow, man. I'm fucked.
Oh no.
Then I found it. Well, I had a little bit for the morning wood this morning, and then I had to go do some stuff and everything. And I was trying to watch I was watching on my phone part of the day, and I'm like, God damn, this is just like last year,
No, it was better. Like he almost started crying. I swear to God.
Who, Rev?
No, Vaughn.
Oh, they ran at his ass hard. I watched some of it. I just didn't watch all of it.
I was watching something early this morning where there was a woman in there that had issues with CPS, and she ended up winning and suing, and going about it the right way if you have a problem. And then I was watching Vaughn tell her once again that apparently Kentucky CPS, where he lives, is totally different from any other CPS in the entire fucking country, and people from CPS never leave their job, never lose their job, never get fired. They're almost gods,
They get CPS tenure.
Yeah, it's like, no, it really doesn't work like that. There's people that get, there's articles. You find, people that abuse, their power at CPS, just like people that abuse, powers of a police officer or, any other profession, Yeah. So.
You laughed at my suicide attempts.
Show me where I laughed.
There's plenty of times. You laugh at me being you laugh at my mental disability. You make fun of people all the time.
Yeah, because you guys are idiots.
Oh,
See, Shanny, that's something we do. Yeah. We cop to what we do. We don't sit here and try to hide behind things and just completely, deny everything. That's something that you'll notice as this goes on.
You don't try to stand up like pillars of the community, huh?
Hell no.
I'd like to see that one stand up.
As Red would say, we're all sacks of shit.
Yeah, we deserve hellfire.
Yeah. Hopefully, Shanny will open up some more seals pretty soon.
I deserve a lawsuit. Yay.
Who wrote that?
I don't know, man. Every time she opens up one of those seals, like I smell it all the way from my place. It's crazy.
It's like it's like the dolphin show at fucking SeaWorld. You know what I'm saying?
The sand dolphin show.
Yeah. Watch the sand dolphin catch a fucking.
I don't know. If I start seeing dragons, I'm just saying. I'm checking the water I'm drinking.
Look at Look how Rev's just sitting there on his bed, you know, like.
Oh, he enjoyed every bit of it. Here's the thing, like.
He looks like he's sitting like that. He could be on the toilet. If there was a green screen, you can put a toilet behind him, and it would look like he was in the bathroom.
Hold on, folks. Wait. Go ahead now. Have fun.
Please tell me somebody can actually do that right now. That would be funny as fuck.
Is Fat Fotog in there? Because he's known to crank some out some stuff pretty quick.
Oh
so.
yeah, okay, I forgot. Yeah, hey, Fat Fotog, how you doing? So, yeah. I'm not looking at the side chat. You know, I'm too high for that.
Well, there's actual videos of Rev on the toilet. That's not even necessary.
Yeah, I know, but it still looks like, you know, it's like, I'm watching my wife take a bath.
He's got toilet
I don't
posture.
know what you're talking about, but just I don't know. I want to know what you're referencing.
What, to Bozo?
No, to burnt toast. She's like peeling back a grilled cheese sandwich. I'm like,
Yeah,
I got the mental,
oh, no.
I got the mental image. I just don't know if that's where she's going, and I'm just.
It's Shanny's gash.
Oh.
Oh, great.
I need more
Really?
drink.
Peeling
open.
back and
Well, you do have to peel back before you peel open.
Yeah,
You have to hold it up.
that's wrong.
Yeah.
So wrong.
Imagine peeling open a grilled cheese sandwich that has been inside of a garbage bag.
I think we're grossing out Lola right now because she's looking about how I'm feeling right now. Like, ew.
I know.
I need to smell my oils.
We've got a classy dame in the fucking room, and you know,
We need to make sure no one starts chafing rather.
When people call you out on it, you.
So why are
start
you
trying
offended at me laughing? Why are you so offended
You
at me
laughed at my
laughing?
fucking friend that passed away. Who
I
never
didn't
said
laugh at
anything
that,
about
but
you.
continue on.
Wait a minute. Did he say something about you on his channel?
What?
Did he say something about you on his channel? On his YouTube channel?
What are you talking about? I've never watched his YouTube channel.
Was I even?
Oh,
I was clear,
shit.
right?
There we go.
Like,
he didn't get into verbal bullshit. You know, like even if Trevor was in a stream, Trevor wasn't one really to go back and forth bantering and shit like that because did he have Asperger's or so because I remember a lot of his humor it went over his head or he didn't get it because we had conversations before where he didn't understand kind of like with Laura. You know, there are times where, you know, like she would say that she had to learn how to realize what humor was or sarcasm and then like process it from there. I don't think Trevor was quite like that, but Trevor at times, like when I explained to him, like, because he asked me one time about my videos. He goes, why do you put Family Guy clips in there just randomly and stuff? And I would try to explain to him, you know, kind of what I did and stuff. And it kind of registered. You know, he kind of understood it. It's like, it's kind of a, you know whatever. But I don't think he ever got it, which if anybody ever does get it, please let me know. I will hire you. But no, he wasn't somebody that went verbally attacking people. He would make a comment sometimes. But
he wasn't malicious.
No, exactly. Thank you. That's
like
now, me, on the other hand, I've been accused of being malicious a few times. Matter of fact, just the other day. Yeah.
Like, if you look on his channel now, the only thing you see is mainly vape reviews, a few gaming before he started up his gaming channel, and then, like, that one Vaughn, the Andrea interview he did. And that was pretty much it. He pretty much left everything up to us, but when he came on the show, we didn't even review her at the time.
No.
I didn't know who Shanny was until...
We were years away from ever seeing one of her videos.
Yeah, like I think I might have heard her like a couple times in G-Man stream. I was like, who the fuck is this bitch? I didn't really care. I didn't really do any like background check until like
Well, you guys used to do more gaming and geeky stuff and movies and Marvel comic. You know, the movie. You guys were into that a lot. That's when I would like tune out. But
the channel was a little bit more divvied up between the type of content. And I mean, like literally, around the time when Trevor was on the show, the only thing I even knew about her, I didn't know her name. I knew her as the chick with the big wart on her forehead who doesn't believe in the moon. That's it.
Who remembers when she used to talk about being the weaker vessels? You know, sisters of Christ. You know, God takes care of her daughters. You know, we are the weaker vessels. I don't know. That probably says how long I've been watching Shanny videos. Look what kind of videos I make too. So,
Lamort, don't worry. We are going to try to get back to some of the geeky stuff. We just got to work out some scheduling issues and such.
Yeah, but that's not for the devil's lettuce, though.
No,
because that's in my contract.
Your $30 contract that is null and void until you host a debate between Suplex and James.
I will do that. I was watching them in a fucking.
Oh my god!
I was watching James and Suplex in a stream the other night, going back and forth about wrestling.
You getting prepared?
Well, I was like, James isn't stupid. I just think he's a little. Yeah, he just, you know, Suplex is, you know, but their knowledge of what it is and what it's supposed to be and stuff. I mean, James's limited knowledge of, like, you know. I don't know. But Suplex, you know, he's on the other hand, he thinks Alexa Bliss is his girlfriend.
I love that kid.
So does Billy.
Well,
anything about you?
Because
wow.
Comments.
What?
You didn't write comments like that.
Send me emails.
Show me the email.
Go into my
Bring
Facebook.
the emails up
I don't
right
need
now
to show you
show me where Trevor has said something.
dude. It's either you believe it.
Yeah,
he wasn't that kind of guy. He wasn't somebody who was just going to start writing you fucking emails because he thought you were a fat cunt. You know, I mean, he had a lot of times he was well. Trevor did have a taste for the bottle, but he was also he focused a lot, mostly, I think, with it, at least with his Facebook on his employment, the job that he worked at.
Yeah.
He did.
It was like a food bank type place, you know, we're helping other people. That's pretty much what he focused his Facebook on, from what I remember.
That was the vast majority of what you'd find there. Yeah.
Yeah. Like when I talked to him over Facebook, that's just a lot of things we would talk about. We would talk about life, what we're doing, what he's doing. And then we would like make up plans, try to fucking see each other. Like he had to come over here if he could, or we go over there. Like that's all we talked about. We didn't talk about YouTube shit, like barely at all. Like the only times he ever commented on YouTube stuff was in our our little community page. That was the only time, and he barely did it there.
That's one of the reasons why eventually he kind of moved away from hosting the show with us. It really wasn't his bag.
Yeah.
It wasn't his thing. He was, as far as like YouTube content, it was pretty much like Frank said, vape reviews and like gaming.
I remember
that was what he was doing.
You used to have a segment called Drunk Trevor.
Oh yeah, where he just fall asleep usually during the segments.
Or sometimes when Trevor would have a few drinks, he would get a little bit, I wouldn't say sarcastic, but he would open up a little bit, just a little. I mean, not to the point of like saying shit about Shanny, because I still don't ever recall him bringing her up.
I recall Drunk Trevor trying to get G-Man to convert him to Christianity.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to play that. Like, I'm just going to have to re-premiere that one, because that was actually a good episode. That was actually our first time we ever talked to G-Man.
Yeah.
And he got to meet Trevor, and Trevor was just trying to get him to convert him. And
he really pulled G-Man's punk card, because G-Man had no interest in doing that at all whatsoever. So, you know, kind of goes against that whole preaching to the choir ministry.
Well, I don't think G-Man's I still think he uses his Christianity as a cover for just being a scumbag and and just possibly a criminal still, type of, always trying to, throw the fucking shade on something else and deflection,
here's the thing.
That's just my
Trevor
opinion.
never really talked about you. We didn't talk about you until this year. Trevor didn't even know who the fuck you were.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, honey. Okay.
Oh,
Show me
he
the
called that
proof.
money.
I
It's-
want the
Show me the
evidence.
proof that he doesn't
Show
know
me the
who I
evidence.
was. Show me the proof he
that
didn't know
knew
who I
the
was.
Fuck you were. God damn.
yeah,
Not
I asked-
everybody knows who Shanny for Christ is.
Like I asked her that a while ago, and she's, I ain't got to show you proof of nothing. And I was like,
But she wants you to show proof.
yes. It was just like, really, like.
How exactly are you supposed to go about giving proof that a person who is no longer alive knew about your existence? How's that work? Like, you're making a claim, so if he harassed you for 13 years, you could easily pull something up.
Yeah.
The burden of proof is on her. Like,
Right.
So yeah, it is. Yeah. She has to. Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah.
Well, you're forgetting that both her and Rev are celebrities.
Yeah.
And angels.
Oh.
Yeah, C-list.
She reminded me she was an archangel. That's how she saw the trauma in my eyes after she then said that I was an abuser.
Yeah. She made a point today to remind everyone about all the people that knew who she was, like Shane Dawson and the fucking Nick Avocado, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, the
And
fat fuck that eats a lot of fucking food and shoves it down his mouth and goes, "Ooh," you know.
Yeah, fucking Trisha Paytas. Like, oh yeah, I'm sure they call you every fucking day.
And even if they did, what a laundry list of people
Exactly.
to name drop, right?
I know Nick Avocado, man. He's a personal friend of mine, you know. I mean, if I say something like that, I'll say something like when I see like Doc Savage in the side chat, I always go, "Hey, there's Doc Savage, personal friend of mine," right? But you know, Shanny's going, "I know Nick Avocado, you know, I know Peyton, some bitch that's it's on fucking Twitter."
Like when they started rattling off that fucking laundry list of nobodies, I'm like, I pissed next to Dave Chappelle one time. Does that mean me and him are buddies?
Well, I think that means you can say the N-word now, according to Shanny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, she was just, it was a protest. They were helping people take the word back, you know.
Of course.
Oh, please! I hope they do. But I'm not sure. I have not kept up with it today much.
Oh God.
Did
I
Rev say
hope.
they live in North Carolina now? Lord knows I wasted my whole day listening to that crap, but I missed that part.
I'm not exactly sure. They just said they didn't live in Colorado anymore. But like,
Look, if they live in North
Are they
Carolina,
in North Carolina, Japan now?
if they were in North Carolina, Frank and I could smell our way to their hideout. I guarantee it.
They might be moving to North Carolina, Thailand pretty soon. You know. I mean, if Rev's gonna get that surgery before he goes to fucking jail,
Thailand's the place for him to be, I guess.
Yeah.
When they started going off about the fucking security they have, and Rev's like, yeah, I've got security with MP5s, folks. I'm like,
what's an MP5?
It's a machine gun. It irritates me whenever I hear Rev talk about guns because he knows fuck all.
Well,
you left out like a bunch of that sentence. Like, and they don't like you people talking to Drag.
Yeah.
I was like,
And then they start talking about how many cameras they have posted up around their house. I'm like, yeah, night vision, infrared, predator vision.
There's literally just
motion
one
sensors.
camera, and it's in front of the refrigerator.
Yeah.
That's it.
Electrified fences, like at a fucking Jurassic Park, to keep Shanny's big ass in.
It just makes me want to nosy around on Shodan, which is a website that allows you to possibly connect to smart devices.
I mean, I would, you've heard the phrase "to be a fly on the wall." Holy fuck! I don't know what it costs.
Dude,
At what
imagine if they got like a smart refrigerator and you can talk through it, and every time you go, like, you just start screaming at it, like, get the fuck away! Just endless possibilities.
A smart refrigerator in that house,
Please.
whatever.
Please
What does
step
it say
5
about-
feet away from the fridge, you fat ass. Get away from the fridge, fat ass.
Think about it. I mean, what you must think of yourself or what others may think of you when you're talking about the security you have. Now, we don't have a camera. Okay, there's
An
probably
MP5
one
is a special
around
ops
our
machine
building.
gun, like
But
Delta Force
I
11.
guarantee, and plus you have to have a key to get in. But like I've told people around before, around here, you really don't need a lot of security because when people see things going around here, because a lot of people do have cameras, you know, you would be surprised how fast people will be outside, sometimes armed, or like on the phone, like, you know, calling the cops. We've got, you know, I mean, so this whole, you know, we've got security gates, cameras, and Rev's got a machine gun. You know, it's like, pew, pew, fuck off. Pew, pew. Yeah, remember Shanny's Annie Oakley. You know, she got mods for G-Man. Oh, my God.
Oh, shit.
She's got to grow them balls, and she's going to like eat them and stuff. And I got to buy them.
That's still my
All right,
favorite
so
video. Go ahead.
You
That's one of
remember-
my favorite videos to watch right now is Shanny fucking talking about big mods for G-Man.
So you remember how Shanny was, you know, acting all proud of herself, talking about how it took so long to unban everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good fucking job giving Von mods, Shanny. Gold fucking star.
Why did Nikki come through here?
The second Von got that wrench, there were 30 people out of that chat.
I really
We
hope
did move to
Chicky
North
Chica is
Carolina
watching
because
the
we
stream.
just had an earthquake last week. Very rare occurrence.
That's true. It was the largest one on record since like 1916. So yeah, there may be some validity to this.
Shanny is an angel of the Golden Arches.
You talking about McDonald's?
Right.
Yeah. More like Angel of the Fallen Arches, said Buck. They didn't come through. yet.
I'm like playing around with this video right now that may or may not have some Shanny footage in it. But there's this one part that this video that I'm playing with that I'm having fun with right now.
More like Angel
She's
of the
got a
Fallen
shirt on,
Arches.
but she's got like her shirt open. And I'm like, how long is this bitch's boobs? I'm serious. They go for fucking ever. I mean, they're not like, it's like, whoa, Jesus, fuck. You know, somebody should have got a fucking warranty because, I don't know.
Yeah,
Hey,
Rev. I'm sure Rev bought a warranty on that real doll he had. I mean, could have carried that over.
I'm serious. I mean, with all the money they have, he couldn't get fucking Shanny some liposuction and a boob job and get their teeth fixed.
Yeah.
And now she can't get off the toilet without Rev helping her. And then we're supposed to feel sorry because she's like, can't get up, you know. It's like,
To the dude when he was alive, I talked to him personally.
Sorry.
I know him
Oh, okay. I
personally.
understand you're going through this pain and hurt over the loss and
Yeah,
stuff.
and he's fucking laughed at my friend that fucking died, dude.
Well, that's
would
what
you feel
happens
if
when you
Fred
harass
died and I
people.
laughed at you, but I laughed at him.
So that's the first time she's actually said that she laughed at him. But you hear later, I didn't laugh at him.
oh, she's already said that once, I think.
Yeah.
I could.
Because he
That's what happens when you
Let
harass
me,
people.
what would you do if I laughed at Rev if he passed away? You
I'd
would
think
be
you're a
fucking
piece of
pissed off
shit.
too, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
All
I
right,
think
then.
you're a piece of shit, but I didn't laugh at your son's death. Or your son's death. I didn't laugh at your friend's death.
Yes, dude, I got the video on our channel.
I laughed
You
at God's
laughing at the
judgment.
Same video
There's a
that you laughed
difference.
at Charlie Gold.
You
There's
laughed
a
at God's judgments that God struck someone down. So I'm still laughing. You dumb bitch.
She thought it was funny, kind of ironic that, you know, all of her haters were dropping dead,
Yeah.
basically, is what she said.
Yeah, she was basically describing God as being a fucking hitman.
Yeah. You know, God's doing her dirty work.
Or she called him Daddy.
Yeah. Kind of a complex, man. That's a lot for Rev to live up to. You know, no wonder why he made that video about him making Shanny like. That was hard to watch. That was funny though.
I still cannot believe they put my fucking comment up on the banner today.
What was your comment?
My name. Hashtag real men eat their own nut.
Oh, I saw that.
Thanks.
Oh,
No, that, you know.
There's a new no, it's not that one. But I got a still of it, and the look on her face, and Rev is just looking because she's laughing her fucking ass off.
Oh, the one you put in Discord? Oh, it's fucking, it's a treasure.
And he is like just staring bullet holes through her, like he is fucking
Freudian
pissed.
slip from hell. Called Rev her son.
Did she call Rev her son today?
She did look at him when she said that.
That's gross. Oh, where'd you post it? Because I want to see that shit.
It's in Tard Yard and Drag's Discord.
Gotcha. Someone sent it to me. I just can't remember who sent it though. So we'll play a little bit more.
Going to jail.
Yeah.
Same
So
fucking video, and you laugh at it.
you guys laugh at me.
Boom.
That's not even a reason, any kind of justification to laugh at someone's fucking
I'm
death.
sorry. Yeah,
This
it is.
dude
You
was a
laugh at
fucking
me.
father.
You laugh at me.
Yeah, because
And you're still around to defend yourself.
Well, you laugh at me.
I'm gonna laugh at
Exactly.
you tomorrow.
Maybe I laughed at him
I'm
for
gonna
being
laugh at you tomorrow.
an idiot
I'm
and
gonna laugh at you
dying.
Saturday. I'm gonna laugh at you Sunday
Wow,
because you
okay,
say
there's
stupid shit like this.
Okay, continue on. Continue to laugh. That's all you do is laugh.
She's her best
Hey, Rev, you know that
witness,
Metatron doesn't have
or
a
her
dick,
worst
right?
witness, depending on who you look at.
Exactly. I want to. I wish I could see like her in court, and she just says something, then contradicts herself real quick. Like,
You know what?
Whenever she sues me, we'll be able to see that.
I'm wondering, I gotta tell you, there has to be people at in that court system somewhere, CPS, family court, whatever the fuck it is, that is going, God damn it, can we please get these fucking people out of here? They're idiots. I don't know if I can not drink as much anymore. I'm gonna turn into an alcoholic. I'm gonna start doing crack cocaine because I want to beat my head. Oh God.
I'm gonna wind up like that guy right there.
Don't end up like me.
oh, here it is. It was actually in our Discord. Real men hate their own men. God
The
damn.
Dragon Slayer. look at the hurt in Red's eyes.
What is it, Lola? Can I ask you a question? I mean, I get it. Maybe it's not your style, but I understand. Like women like scarves. At times, I will wear like a bandana type thing on a hot day if I don't have a hat or you find something. Women wear more scarves and stuff like that. I understand that there are some women that wear scarves similar to what Shanny's wearing right now. However, the way having something and being able to use it properly, I think would be, wouldn't that be like important to a woman, like when they're using some sort of accessory like that?
Yeah, because it just looks like she has a sleeve on her head.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're like, what the fucking purpose is this? I'm like, yeah, I'm looking at a girl who's got a.
Yeah, she's wearing a sleeve. That's the problem.
It's better than that bandana she had on, which looked like Axl Rose.
Oh, that.
Nothing will ever beat the scarf she was wearing.
Oh, that.
And you could see the mole through it.
Oh, that
like,
brown
like
shit.
Braille.
What's that brown shit she's been putting all over her fucking face? Holy crap, that's some.
By the way,
that color doesn't mean you need to fucking glob it on like fucking.
They're approaching the 9-hour mark in their stream currently because it's still fucking going on.
Wow.
No offense to David Anthony. I got David Anthony in there, and it was just kind of like,
He can be fun to watch. I mean, sometimes it can be like watching paint dry, or you want to like.
I'm not gonna lie, like Sam's assessment that David Anthony looks like a Diglett is
extremely accurate.
Yeah.
I would like. Can I say something? I don't know if she's in the side chat, but I'm
They'll
hoping
never
that
make it to court.
my
How are
cyber
they
dance
going to
partner
afford
is in the
discovery
fucking
process for
side chat
multiple
somewhere.
defendants? Their
doing
lawyer is not working
whatever
on
dance that is.
contingency.
She's been my cyber dance partner for years. We've won a lot of awards. So.
Hey Sam, I sent it to you on Facebook. Buck said they'll never make it to court. How are they going to afford discovery process for the multiple defendants? Their lawyer is not working on contingency. I guess he's talking about there are multiple personalities.
Oh no, there's so many people that they're gonna sue.
Yeah, I offered to be like the main one.
She made a comment today that triggered somebody that doesn't normally watch these videos, but they happen to be around today. And when somebody said that Rev had said something or she had said something, she made the comment about people with schizoaffective and auditory hallucinations and shit like that. That triggered somebody that I know personally that has that, and they were like, they clearly don't understand what schizoaffective is. If they're gonna throw shit around like that, they at least ought to know what the fuck they're talking about. So
Yeah, I have a friend with schizoaffective disorders, essentially bipolarity with schizophrenia.
yeah, you get the audio.
Mhm.
Yeah, you get the deluxe plan. You know, I mean.
I want to apologize for implying that Shanny's snatch tastes and smells like rancid hot dog water earlier today. I want to apologize to Shanny for that.
Sexual harassment, Sam.
I know that Bran and Frank saw that.
I mean, how Pitmonk said her pussy's part smells like Play-Doh and old bologna.
Oh, that's really. Well, hey, look, I was on Morning, and I've had this discussion with Pitmonks. He was doing that. She thought that Pimpisha character was making fun of Shanny.
Yeah.
And he's been doing Pimpisha for a long fucking time. Because personally, I think he's got a little bit of a thing for looking, a little girly sometimes and pretty, which I think some of us, I think we all do. But
does he want some G juice as well?
I don't know. Pimp, you're watching. Ask if you want some G juice or an answer.
But it's like.
There it is.
Brown stuff equals truffles.
Ew, God.
Oh, shit. I needed that thing.
You guys want to see Shanny do the truffle shuffle?
Yeah.
I think it's just called moving when you're her size, Bran.
I was going to say, I've seen her stand up.
That's a desperate shuffle.
She's like a lava lamp.
Why doesn't she go to a doctor if she can't get up? Go to
Grampy, you're just wrong for that, okay?
Well, I've been
her
wrong
obesity
before.
has nothing to do with her health condition.
Well, actually, obese people are actually smarter because brains have fats in them. And
that's right.
I think that, isn't it ironic when someone is literally the disproof of their own theory just by virtue of existence?
Exactly.
Is that why she doesn't appear on camera in that video?
That's why I
And
like
yet they had my comment about
the way he
tongue punch and
puts
Tay
it.
fart box up for 20 minutes right after, Sam.
Oh yeah, he was going off on that for
Nothing like some rancid hot dog.
I'm kinky, but that's fucking disgusting.
But
I've got a drawer of whips and different sized dicks and all kinds of stuff. But what he said made me puke in my mouth.
But it was he kept on saying it, and he kept on trying to add in the individual situation, Brett Keane bullshit. Which, way to beat that fucking horse to death, Rev.
I have to say my favorite part, and partially because I'm a narcissist, but my favorite part is when Drag was arguing that I'm in better shape than G-Man, and how upset Shanny was getting at that assertion. It's hey, maybe I'm in better shape because I'm not constantly on antibiotics for recurrent UTIs. Have we thought about that, Shanny?
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, continue on. Continue on being a bully and treating people like shit. That's what you do.
Really? So you're not a
And
bully?
continue to
whatsoever?
lie.
You didn't call Dave Wade Radio the N-word?
I
You
don't
didn't
know
say
who
some
he
of the racist
is.
Shit that you said?
How can she they're Black Guy TV, and I know Burnt Toast has played it. I think you played it once before, Grampy.
Probably.
It's all over the fucking net of you looking at Dave Wade Radio's fucking channel and just playing out saying called him the N-word. It was but you want to play.
She's been very liberal with using Nickelback for a long time. Her use of Nickelback for a long time was, I'm learning, for a long time was there's a lot of stuff that's probably still out there that people haven't still got. I used to have a bunch more, but at times you go fuck, I wasn't doing Shanny videos, and I'd get rid of stuff to make room for something else, and but yeah, she used to be very liberal with that. That and the fact that they are the weaker vessel, and
listen, like Shanny has only called between 2 and 80 African American people, the N-word.
Just can't she get several mulligans? Come on.
Yeah.
It's the way that you know what? Back in those days, it was acceptable to her apparently, and
yeah, they try to justify it today, like it was. It was
oh yeah,
really weird. I was like, please stop, please stop.
She went full. It's okay for him to say it, but it's not okay for me to say it. Yeah, bitch. Them's the breaks.
You know where, and I've said this before, and I don't know, but do you know where the whole thing about saying the term the N-word? I mean, I know people have said that before, but when people started calling people out for saying the N-word, it all started with the O.J. Simpson trial and Mark Furman.
Yeah, that's kind of where it gained a lot of ground.
Yeah, that's where it kind of went. Like, oh, Mark Furman said it. Well, this guy said and there was a lot of people that was like, I never say that word, and cops or whoever, they've got manuscripts for books, or they've done a radio show because back even before the internet, or former employees or employers, and and then the internet came, and every time
Grampy, is there an end of sentence in sight here? What is going on right now? Did you just have a fucking stroke, bro?
There's some commas.
Yeah, there's some commas.
Lots of ellipses.
See, this is
also
why I like the right thing.
I just saw that apparently they're still fucking live.
Yeah,
and it's the battle of who has less of a neck. David Weiser versus Shanny.
Is David still a nurse?
Diglett versus Snorlax. Go.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's Mark.
Wait,
Mark's the
I
nurse.
feel like we can figure this out. It's ground type versus normal type. What usually wins?
Ooh.
Ground.
Yeah,
ground usually.
Ground.
I thought, but like fighting types usually good against normal, right?
Fighting, I think fighting is good against psychic, or I might have that backwards.
Hey, give her a good earthquake in and she's down.
Yeah, I do think that fighting is good against psychic, and then psychic is good against ghost.
I think that what should happen is that Mark Weiser should join, and they should form a Doug trio with one of their other siblings.
No, the combination of Mark and David Weiser would have to be Slowbro.
Do you remember when they actually came back together and could actually have a conversation?
Oh yeah.
I still think that was a beautiful.
Well, see, like my thing is, I figured Rev and Shanny together would be the slow bro because Rev's the shelter eating her ass. You know what I'm saying?
He talked about eating her ass too. It's like, and I get it. Somebody's gonna say, oh, my wife's beautiful. Oh, you're the prettiest or something like that. And I get that. Okay.
No, beautiful from a butthole angle though. Like, I've never looked at an anus like, well, that's where my tongue belongs instantly.
I mean, I can only imagine that Shanny's butthole probably looks like the bottom of a fucking hot air balloon.
Bro, I was taking a swig of water.
Is racism a symptom of COVID-19? Please no.
Damn.
And Nikki wants to know, is racism a symptom of COVID-19? Please laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, shit. Now I can't get the image in my head. Fuck.
Don't know who this dude is.
Dayway Radio, the one that you called the
N-word. I don't know who this guy
That
is.
was
I keep hearing his name.
Fucking channels.
I keep hearing his
I've
name,
called so
but
many
I've
people
never
the
seen
N-word, it's hard to
content.
keep up with.
Exactly.
My stupid shit is I've never seen his content. I don't know who this guy is. That's
then why'd you call him the
I'm sorry that I don't watch the
Black
same
Out
content
TV
as
actually
you.
has it on his channel. And
I didn't know I had to. I didn't know I had to watch the same content as
you.
you.
Actually holding the camera right to Dayway's Radio's thing, and then you called him the N-word.
What are you talking
got
about?
raped by monkeys.
What are you talking about?
It's obvious that Shanny did not take the time to write Daywave Radio's name down in her little N-word book.
You know what this reminds me of? Remember public TV? Those call-in shows people used to have?
Yeah, Wayne World.
That's what
Well, Shanny's
take
Mac
the-
body room, so we're getting there.
I
They
think
did take
fitting
the
Shanny
time.
into his studio is a bit like.
Wait, sorry, go ahead.
I'm sure that joke would have been awesome.
It's like what?
Did he die?
Shanny, you better start mocking his death too.
Fuck. God damn it. Fucking VPN. What I was saying is that Shanny going into a recording studio is probably like trying to shove Play-Doh into a small glass square.
They had to use the plunger to get her out.
Comes with the farting sounds too.
Yeah, comes out through the windows.
What were you about to say?
I forgot.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm just thinking of the Nickelodeon gag.
God.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Oh, this is so much more fun than having Beckel on.
Oh fuck! I mean, if we're being honest, a G-Man inspired UTI is more fun than having Veckel on.
What are you
That's
talking
his
about?
wife said.
This is why people laugh at you. I'm laughing at you right now. Watch Black Guy TV tonight because he'll play it. He just sent me.
I'm not going to watch anything of his because I don't know what
you
you're
don't want to be
talking
held
about.
accountable for the shitty shit you say, and that's what we are.
I was trying to give as much like say his name as much as possible. So.
I like Black Guy TV. He's funny.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking funny as shit. I was dying when he was describing that fucking that old chick's fucking camel toe. When you had that on, I was dying. And like my roommates were like, "Sam, what are you watching?" And I was like, "Just a show, okay? Like I can't."
The less you know, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
Even
don't
my
worry
wife
about
laughed
it.
at that, and she so. Damn.
People say, "What are you watching?"
That's
It's
what Black
kinda
Guy
hard to
TV's here to do.
explain.
That's what Bertos is here to do. and
What,
that's
that I
Jack
say
here to do.
shitty shit to
Hold
people?
your fucking feet to the fire for the shitty shit you say.
You say shitty shit too. What's your point?
Yeah, I'm a shitty person.
Okay,
I
so I'm a
admit that.
shitty
I
person.
admit that I'm a shitty person.
I'm a shitty person. I'm a shitty person too. Good. We're both
No,
shitty
you
persons.
definitely are a shitty person.
Good. I'm a
Shanny
shitty
can't
person.
wipe her own ass. There's a difference.
I think we've
I'm
got
not-
that
Rev looks
established.
like
I'm
an
a shitty
extra from Brokeback Mountain. Now you can't unsee it. Look at it, and just you can't unsee it.
He's a Brokeback Mountain individual now.
Oh, Jesus.
He's
Now
the
he's
Brokeback,
looking for
Shady's
the
the mountain.
G-juice.
So is he still going by Metatron or some shit? Or
Yes, the dickless angel.
Yeah, Megatron and Sand Dolphin.
yeah, well, I noticed she didn't have the sand dolphin thing on there, which I don't know. Shanny, you're not a dolphin.
No, she
you
got a
know?
cash app right there.
Yeah, I didn't know what that meant. When she had that name, I didn't know what the fuck that was about.
Yeah, like dolphins are majestic and intelligent. So
She's
fuck
more
off,
like
Shanny.
more like
She's more of a
giant,
beluga.
I was thinking more of a giant carp. You know?
What are those blob fishes?
Right?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to fat shame. You're not fat, Shanny. You're just a cunt.
Little column
No,
A,
no,
little
no.
column
She
B.
lacks the warmth and the depth to be.
As
honest.
Von Helden
True.
would say, a morbidly obese Christian by the name of.
Yeah.
She doesn't have curves. She has detours.
Yeah.
She doesn't
Sam-
have curves. She has indentations.
Yeah, you're gonna tell me that Shanny. You're gonna tell me that Shanny does not have depth.
She's got
Yeah.
slack.
And floppage.
A lot of floppage.
I mean,
I
Mariana
feel
Trench
so bad. I
doesn't
was
have shit on Shanny.
Oh,
I feel bad because I feel like Rev kind of knows that like he's really batting at the bottom of the barrel right now.
There's
It can only go up
moments
from
where
here.
you see it.
Oh no! Like one of the best moments I've ever seen these two do was when they were reviewing the Cecil McFly video, and they're
Yeah,
at the
he
part-
likes the fucking Avatar more than fucking her. I don't
Oh,
blame
yeah.
her. I would rather. I feel like hentai is very strange, y'all weirdos that jack off to it. But I'd rather jack off to that than have to see
Focus
Shanny
lives
porn
matter.
again.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
But the best part about it was they're at the part where Shanny's, doing the whole thing like, leave my family alone. My son wants to kill himself. And Cecil is pointing out that the kid's in the car, and for a solid 15 minutes, they're both saying like, no, our son was not in the car. You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking lying cunt. You're a fucking lying bitch. Just going fucking hammer on this woman. And then the second they unpause it, guess who pops up on video, or guess who pops up on the audio? The fucking kid. And
imagine that.
Yeah, it was fucking sad trombone. Just wah, 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 wah. And both of them, like, they're rubbing the 3 fucking brain cells they have between them two together to try to figure out, oh shit, how do we pin ourselves out of this corner?
She beat the shit out of Rev for not being ready for that as soon as the cameras went off.
Well, like, that was the weird thing today, because Rev asked me. So this is how I got kicked out of Rev and Shanny's stream. I know everyone's shocked by that. And I got kicked out because Rev basically asked me, do I like to eat pussy? And I said, yeah, like, I said, who's pussy? Like, if it smells like rancid hot dog water, like, I don't want any part. And Shanny got super upset. And then afterwards, you just hear Rev go, yeah, but it was my fault. I asked him the question. We were just locker room talk. It's like, no, that's disgusting. And it's like just watching him be abused. You're just like, aww.
I listened to their crap for 8 hours. Not proud. Not ashamed. More dead inside than anything.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to try to find out because I want to see that shit.
And the beautiful thing about both streams they did yesterday, they ended the exact same
Did anyone
way.
record the live from today? She never told me what the lines were.
No, it was they both, like, they left the room open to everyone except for them. Like yesterday, the first show ended with fucking Frank and Bran, and God bless the both of you for carrying that fucking show and actually making it entertaining.
Thank you for your service.
And then the show last night ended with fucking Secular and fucking Mindbender.
I need to pop on there then with somebody.
I was watching like 45 minutes, almost an hour of that shit early this morning, and
like, for the little bit I was in there, like, I made my case and I left. I fucking caught Vaughn in a pretty hellacious lie there, Vaughn, about how, neglect's not a crime.
As long as they got food, shelter, and clothes.
Oh, well, no, it was the exact same. It was the exact same scenario as the "Go Sleep in the Car" video, where at first he didn't say it, and then, well, you're taking it out of context.
Yeah.
Because the second she played that fucking video, I got overtalked.
And girl from the Oblong Bots, there is someone that's recording it. If you need it, let me know. I can hook you up with the video.
So someone was asking me a question because I had to give my dog a bath today because he was smelled terrible.
Was the real MVP yesterday.
Yeah, a bath. And my dog's name is Angus. The fuck? No, my dog's name is Angus. So, when he's smelling bad, we say he's turning into anus. And I was actually wondering, like, was the bathwater actually, like, clearer colored from my dog than it was for Shanny? And the answer was yes. Yes, it was. Shanny is dirtier than my rescue pit bull.
Hey, Bran, you remember when Buck told
for that?
Hey, Bran, do you remember when Buck was telling us about how he spent 3 hours trying to get Shane to say the word Angus?
Yes.
Do you remember when he told us again?
Yeah, Buck, you're like way too cool. Like, because I came up with the idea, I think, in Dragoon Syndicate, and he just tried to do it for like 3 fucking hours. I'm like, dude, you're a cool ass dude, but that was like very much not worth the effort.
Buck drinks too
Yeah, but
much.
that's Buck, though. I mean, Buck is more than willing at times to go to those lengths for little or no progress.
He threw himself on the hand grenade for us.
He took
it just didn't go off.
That's why I
love
like
you, Buck.
I mean, you never know what
Damn
you're
it,
gonna
Buck.
get when Buck comes in the room. You know, I mean,
Sorry, buddy.
Oh shit.
Person,
laugh
you're
at
getting
someone's
worse.
fucking death.
I didn't laugh at someone's death, but go ahead, continue to lie over this narrative.
I can go ahead and release the fucking video right now. I got it.
I
saved
don't
on my
care.
channel.
I'm telling you, the reason why I laughed wasn't because your friend died.
Wait. I thought you didn't laugh. You just said you didn't laugh at somebody's death.
I didn't laugh at
But now
someone's
you just
death.
said that you laughed.
Well, I don't know if I laughed or not. There's plenty of reasons why I laughed. Definitely not the death of your friend.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to see you in court. I
don't remember
Wow,
if I
yeah.
hit, I don't remember if I hit Rev or not.
Look, I got slappy. No, I didn't slap him, but I got slappy.
Your Honor, look at him. Your Honor, look at Rev. Look at me. If I really wanted to hurt him, I'd hurt him.
I know I bring this up a lot, but my favorite moment of that arrest video is when police officers talking about did it hurt him when she beat the shit out of him, and Rev just goes, "She's a big girl, man."
I'll put my arms
Okay.
out. She's a big girl. It was like, God damn.
Okay, you got me back for the taking a sip of water because when you said that I was taking a hit of a cigarette.
Wait, did you guys
No,
ever
like-
see in the whenever I basically made the metal montage of the body cam footage?
yeah.
No, can you
No,
send that
I
to me?
didn't.
Oh, I need
That's
to.
what's in
I've not
Irate
seen that.
Alex's video. That was the first time that because it was on Rumor Research Lab, but
Oh.
it hadn't really been seen by like a lot of people until it was in Irate Alex's video. So I
Yeah.
made a metal montage of it with
I
her
gotta rewatch
saying,
that.
yeah, like that whole bit of the double agent for the queen or whatever, like that's me. So I come in all like being all hacksaws, everything, like that's why I kept that thing up, or like the whole like persona or whatever, and show like, hey, this is what I found on you, and I didn't. This is what I do. I dig up stuff on people usually for other reasons, but whatever. And then
Was this the first Irate Alex video?
it was the second one. It was the one that was the female Onision.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know where I was when I was watching that video? I was actually in a fucking airport in fucking Istanbul, Turkey. And I was like, I'm gonna watch this.
Oh boy.
This is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I put up there like this clip. The whole reason I got inspired to dig into stuff as deep as I did was because she had this clip of her saying like, there's some people that can get your information, people with money, and they can, spin it. And then I put on there, I was like, I acquired all of this information pretty easily for myself, and I didn't have to pay a dime, no spinning required. And then it's just like, metal montage.
Dude, she got real, like, when you first popped in.
Shanny used to talk about doxing people because back when a while back when the whole thing with Shanny and G-Man, both of them admitted openly in videos they have no problem doxing people.
Mm-hmm.
Because you do this, so we're gonna just dox you and getting your information. Hey,
What's it say?
Let this woman say it. This is funny.
Maybe she laughed because the dead person had a funny name. If Jack Muff died, I'd laugh my ass off.
Jack Muff?
If Jack Me Off died, I'd laugh my arse off too.
what about Mike Hunt?
Mehoff, Jack Mehoff.
Mike Hunt.
If Jack Me Off died, I'd laugh my arse off too.
I thought it said to go on it. Anyways, there you go.
But you know how defensive she got when she realized who you were, Lola? Like, you came in and she was just, she was her regular Shanny, shitty self. But then when everything started clicking together, that's when she got, you can tell the mood changed. And, like, she got really pissed. She was like, what's your information? I'm going to sue you.
Yeah, and this was the part that was hilarious. They're like, let's write down her name. And I was like, yeah, Lola Haxers, that's on my driver's license.
She did. They're like, what's her name? Lola passers. Well, we'll figure you out. And it was like,
I swear to God, they're so fucking dumb. Like it's really like I don't get it. Like I don't understand how like I can look at you and I can look at G-Man and go, I don't know what the difference is in terms of raw intelligence.
What would she sue you for? I mean,
that's what I'm eager to figure out. That's why I'm in here. Like, yes, I'm here for this. Like, whatever they say, like, I'm here for this. That's the spill tea and stuff. Like,
why didn't they threaten to sue me? Like, because I got a family. # what about Jew? Like,
I was gonna say because you're a Jew.
Yeah, I was gonna.
I've said it. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Is Shanny stupid? Yes, but she's not dumb.
Well, you know, I still think, you know, not enough people are discussing right now how she sexually, oh crap.
Words.
They're difficult.
Seduced, assaulted,
harassed.
Sexually, you know, the fact, let me start over again. What I think people aren't speaking enough about right now is how she's been sexually harassing Dragnauct. Wanting to see his big black cock.
Oh yeah, I brought that up on the stream.
I mean, and I've seen a couple.
I mean, it's medium at best.
Well, that may be true, but
NBC.
all I'm saying is, you know, I mean, did Drag actually ask for that? I mean, did he want her to say that? I mean, I'm sure he didn't want her to say that.
What do you think the answer to that question is, Grampy? Think really hard about that. I fucking love you, Grampy.
I got chocolate today, man, and it's like no, it's just,
I was gonna say your bandwidth is a little low today.
it came with a warning, right? Be careful.
Grampy was not careful.
Did you interpret that warning as a challenge, Grampy? Is that what happened here?
Pretty much.
Me and Grampy need to play a game of what I call Nana Pillbox Roulette. We just put a bunch of what we have in there and spin it, and when it lands on, we gotta take it. We're stuck together the rest of the night.
Yeah,
I'm gonna come in with like literal amphetamine.
Oh, Jesus!
Because that's my ADD medication.
God, you don't need me up for 3 days, man.
That'll be our little weird like Big Brother show. The Nana Pillbox Roulette Challenge.
That is a good question, though. Would you rather be stoned, drunk, or on Adderall for a Shanny for Christ video?
Stoned.
Stoned.
Really stoned.
I think drunk has got to be the choice there.
Well, see, look, I enjoy being drunk. I enjoy getting drunk. I enjoy being drunk. I can't handle like the next couple of days. I don't do them well at all, right? To the point where I can get really high as fuck, and almost to the point sometimes of like not hallucinating, but kind of like almost being like tripping. And
we're well aware of that.
Yeah. Okay. But you know what?
I think we're seeing it.
I will sleep like a baby when I finally go to sleep, and I'll wake up refreshed. You know. And Adderall, sure, Adderall's fun, but there's drawbacks to that too. I mean,
when Shanny goes to sleep drunk or high as fuck, she wakes up and the sheets are stuck to her.
Yeah, you know, and look, I gotta tell you, when she used to talk, when she did her 420 thing, and I love that video that Doc Savage did, like Fecal Follies. I think that should be a must for everybody to have in their hard drive, whatever hard drive they have, because it's that funny. But when
I miss the days when they were stoners, though. Like those were like some glory fucking days.
Oh, Jesus,
because you just see Rev, and like I feel bad. I don't want to enjoy, but like he would just like shit his pants farting, like every so often because he was so high and so out of it.
Dude, when you brought that up on the stream, even he had to laugh about it. Like,
I shit myself.
Hi.
I brought it up to them last year when all that shit started. Before all that shit started, when before Rev said I was dead to them and a sack of shit, and I was trying to be some virtue of like morality or some pillar of whatever the fuck,
Man, leave it to you to turn a fucking someone shitting themselves joke and make yourself a fucking hipster.
I did it before it was cool, man.
But no, it's just, just the fact that she's claiming that she smoked so much weed, so much copious weed, right? Copious amounts of weed, that she shit, pissed, and puked on herself. You know what I'm saying? And lost her fucking phone. I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? I mean, I can understand that being drunk, And if Wilson's still in here, I mean, there's been times we all, maybe not Sam, because he's got dignity.
What the fuck? Dude, I fucking went to my college. Do you realize people think, oh, he's a college boy. You realize that. You want to know what happened with my graduating class? They used to have like these cocktail events at museums. They went to the Yale Natural History Museum. They're not allowed to have events there anymore from our school because someone put a line of cocaine on a dinosaur bone and snorted it. That's a real thing that happened.
No, I'm not degrading. You're trying to like put down any experiences you had in college.
I took acid. I went to that fucking event.
I mean, I have a college dormitory experience, which I didn't have, to living in an army barracks in Germany, like in the late 70s. Pretty much, it was the rules were. It was there was a lot of things went on, but totally.
What kind of things, Grampy?
Some of the most.
Did someone beat you with a sock filled with soap?
No. Seeing some of like the most like totally non-gay homosexual shit, like straight.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. No, I went to a party one time where there was just a bunch of guys on X. And I think that there were some mushrooms involved, and the dudes were just like making out with each other just because they were curious.
Or like wrestling in their underwear. You're like, what the fuck? I mean, or just I mean, there were guys that used to bring girls in upstairs on the 4th floor. That was like pretty much where a lot of weird shit happened, and you'd know sometimes because all of a sudden everybody's running up to the 4th floor. Total lot of like debauchery. You see a lot of shit sometimes, but so I wasn't trying to.
We're looking at some shit right now, Grampy. I get it.
Yeah, but you know what? I never shit and pissed and puked myself after eating a lot of fucking weed either, or smoking it. And that's the part that I can't understand.
Yeah, nobody does that but her.
Like, do you think that the Shanny diet had nothing to do with that? Like, I feel like that's like the story here always.
Don't mix DoorDash and weed, kids.
Yeah,
don't blame the fucking food, or don't blame. I mean, Jesus, you ate a lot of food. It must have been the pot. It's like no, it's
you don't
I'm sorry,
have a vote.
I wish Chicky Chica was in here tonight.
I feel kind of threatened by the super chat bug.
Nothing is gay in the army. It's all just a game. Now who wants
Dude,
to
like, I
wrestle?
just judge whenever my fucking dog, like, licks me now. I'm like, man, am I 62 IQ right now? I gotta, like, turn my face away.
No, pupper. We don't do that.
When you hear those things, and you can't help but, like, thinking that sometimes, like, your dog licks you, like you said, and then you remember, like, 60, that thing with her dog.
You remember how good it feels, so you go get the peanut butter? Yeah, I know that. I know that feels, Grampy.
Bran, you're not allowed to go near my dog if you're ever in California.
Graduated from the school of Whitney, Wisconsin.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Somehow I knew that comment would get us back on track with the video. So you're all welcome.
I said if I laugh.
What story is
I don't know what you're fucking talking about, dude. You're the one who's making the story up.
I'm not making the story up. This is what
I'm
you just
sorry,
said.
you don't
to understand it that I
said you
did laugh
laughed
at
at my
your
friend's
friend,
death. You said you didn't, and then you said, "Oh, I laughed at his death."
I didn't laugh at his death.
Yes, you did. You just said it.
No, I
Frank just
didn't.
had
I
an
said if
aneurysm.
I laughed, it wasn't like
Bran
that.
picked
I just
cereal,
laughed at his
man. Or Frank.
Imagine just the guy like in his car in Publix trying to talk to this bitch. I was like, what the fuck? Like people were just kind of looking at me like, what? So.
Are you actually being serious right now?
Okay, why don't you show the video and we can discuss
question. Are
it?
you being serious?
I've got the video.
Why don't you show the
Yeah,
video
if
and we
anybody
can
wants the video,
discuss
let me
it
know.
since you're so butthurt over one little fucking statement I meant over someone I didn't
see if I
fucking
can
care
pull this
about.
up while I am doing this. Hold on. I
Continue
actually got the
on.
video.
Continue
Am I
on. I
cutting
don't
out?
care. I don't
Am I cutting
care.
out? Am I cutting out?
No, you're not. Continue on, dude.
Because I'm actually going to pull up the video right now. Let's see.
Continue on.
All right.
What? About you laughing at my friend's death? I mean, I got
this.
Go ahead. Show how cold of a bitch I am to my haters and how I feel about haters.
Here, I can't pull it up because I don't think I can screenshot.
Oh, you can't pull it up.
Didn't
Oh,
I?
you
told you I
can't
was
pull
on
it
my
up,
phone,
honey.
didn't
How
I?
convenient.
Hold on. Let's see. Let's go ahead.
She fucking censored him, man. Oh, I love this. These are funny. I got a bunch
Hey,
of
you
these.
guys like to make fun of this shit. Let's see how it is. Here I am, naked and paid in my bed, and I got some like not one, not two, but just a bunch of fucking good news, and seeing just all my enemies go. How is
Like
that
you on
laughing at your
420.
friend dying?
You could not have timed that better.
Because you made this right after he fucking died. Keep playing the video.
Yeah, she kept stopping it. It's like, keep playing. Yeah, Rev is a feeder. I'm gonna go with that now. So.
Yeah, keep
Okay,
playing it.
triggered one.
No. Do you think that he?
Let's play.
I respectfully, Frank. Do you think that he wants to get fucking the shit slapped out of him again? Wouldn't you feed that beast when it's feeding time?
Yes. Here you go.
I can see Rev just like dancing just at arm's length, like can't get me now, bitch.
Just you wait till she rolls over.
I can casually stroll my way out of freedom now.
Down in the floor, but not anything I do. No, it's God. God is like taking my enemies down and just fucking just. He's just
420.
There is a God. There is a motherfucking God. There is no. I told you I was in doubt at that time about God. And then that happened, and then that gave me faith in God.
And that's irrelevant to what we're saying.
Like, she doesn't want to.
What does that have to do with it? I'm sorry, I'm really fucking high, guys. But
What does that have to do with the price of DoorDash in Japan?
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh fuck! God damn.
Okay, well, where
Your
is
faith in God
laughing at
doesn't
your
matter.
friend exactly for dying?
Give it a couple.
Okay, let's continue on. I'm just congratulating God for taking out my enemies, but all right.
Keep playing.
Thought he was dead.
Nothing in my head that says there is not a God. Okay, get this. A man who harassed me for years, I just found out died.
Lie
Who was
number
that?
one.
I don't have to worry about him harassing me anymore. He's dead. It was like when Mo the Pagan died. It's the same fucking feeling. Like, oh my gosh, I'm never.
All right. So we showed that. I want to get to the part where she realized that it wasn't even the right track.
Did he?
Would you guys
This is
lay
how
off a shit? I
Trevor
was like,
treated
yes,
me.
I would actually lay off.
This
you
is
guys. I
how
would have a
Trevor
little bit of
treated
respect
me.
for you.
This is how Trevor treated me.
Where's
is
the
how
evidence that Trevor treated
Where?
you anyway?
Because
Show
all you
us.
guys ever did was call me a piece of shit, even though I never did anything to you
Don't
Why
guys.
the
do you
video
think we
where
called you a
we
piece
talked
of
about
shit?
Show me the video where we talked about you when Trevor was on our channel.
I don't care if he was on your channel or not. I don't
You
care.
have no evidence. Unlike us, we have all the
Turning
evidence
into
that you
G-Man
made.
there, Frank.
This? You have no evidence.
No evidence, yeah.
They're making a show out of this. They're doing G-Man's voice on it to try to manipulate the situation.
No, not at all. If you make a claim,
I love the fact that
you're
guys
making a
do not
claim.
accept the fact that I do not care.
No, here's
And
the thing.
I
You made
don't
a
care.
like Bran said, you made a
shut up
claim that
shit.
he harassed you. Show me the proof.
I don't need to show it.
Show me
I
your
don't
booty
need to.
hole.
Why do you need to?
Because you don't have it, Shanny. You have nothing. You're making things. Look, this is what happened. I'll explain to you what happened since you won't say it. Since you.
Okay.
You're not where she kicked us.
Yeah, it's you can't give somebody evidence of something that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Show me evidence of that.
Yeah, it's you know. God, she went to the G-Man school of stupid, you know. G-Man school of words, you know.
Oh, speaking of that fucking idiot, yeah, his grand plan today was he sent Shanny a video of fucking TJ Kirk saying the N-word. So if the atheists can get away with saying the N-word, why can't Shanny? The entire time they reviewed the video that G-Man sent her, they were sticking up for TJ.
Yeah, because the guy was fat shaming TJ. So.
Wow. So TJ Kirk, the amazing atheist, has said the N-word, right?
Yeah.
TJ Kirk has done a lot of things on the internet. As the amazing atheist, said a lot of things as the amazing atheist, which I
Are we just not going to address the banana up the ass? Is that what's going to happen here?
See,
don't leave out the hot wax on the balls.
Am I the
either.
only one who was like, and at some point he's going to say the banana up the ass?
I actually wasn't, you know. I mean, because I think everybody knows about that, you know.
See,
but just because TJ Kirk says something, it's like, oh look, the atheists can say this. I mean.
The atheists support TJ Kirk because he's an atheist. No, he's a fucking cunt.
I haven't watched TJ Kirk in fucking years. I saw him on Joe Rogan twice, which, you know, kudos to him. But
he was on Joe Rogan twice?
Yeah. But
wow, Rogan's really hurting for guests, huh?
Yeah, sometimes he is.
Well, I mean, this was like 5 years ago.
Yeah. But
is that internet time or?
No, I think it's like real time.
Oh, okay, just checking.
Not Shanny time.
But when all that, I stopped watching him when like all that feminist shit. I mean, totally when all that like feminist shit started and all that, you know, type going back and forth started. I just, you know, because it got really stupid.
All right, so Lola, apparently this made you mad, like what she's saying to you, saying to us right now. You said you want me to show this picture, right?
Yeah, just as a teaser, whenever.
Yeah, I think this is going to be on her channel Nets, the Victim Complex. I really like that. That looks nice.
Well, it was originally supposed to come out because I was going to do this, but then the whole Hansen debacle happened, and then smear campaign, and then cyber stalked. So I had to kind of pause that. And it was supposed to come out on Christmas. I was like, this is the video that will rival Die Hard as one of the best Christmas films ever. And then it was said, yippee-ki-yay, reprobates. But yeah, I was excited to make that, and then I had to pause. And I was like, wait, it might be in poor taste if I'm trying to do this whole thing, like calling out Hansen and then, you know, I'm saying victim complex. But now everybody knows that he's a fucking liar, so.
Oh. Once TJ started on his N-word journey years ago, I stopped watching.
Yeah, TJ caught shit for that too. Like that's what we were trying to tell her in the chat.
Yeah.
No, he's not immune to it. He caught shit for that.
He
just
caught a
doesn't
lot
care.
of shit over the fucking years. I mean, there were things that he was asking people donated to that was supposed to create a channel one time, an atheist channel, and he was supposed to have another kind of like video share, you know, t-shirts were promised. I mean,
I remember him catching shit over dissing soccer at one point. So, you know.
Soccer or soccer?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, football specifically, because there's a lot of pissed off Europeans.
Football.
Foosball.
Yeah,
I
no,
was-
soccer is fucking boring as shit. I would
Right.
rather watch. Yeah, I would rather watch paint dry.
Uh-oh. Sam's going to catch hell now. Sorry.
Yeah, I want to catch hell. I also want to say that unless you're drunk and they're in person, baseball games suck too. Okay, come at me.
I'll second that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll second that too. So-
Yeah, I know it's hard to hit a fucking slider. That doesn't mean it's not boring as fuck. Like,
I happen to enjoy baseball, so.
Not laughing at your friend.
Then who was
I don't
yelling?
understand. I don't understand. We just watched the video. How you can deny that's what was going on?
I'm sorry. You don't understand how my brain works.
No one
I guess.
Does anyone at this point, Shanny? I mean, break it down for me then, because
think it
I can
works.
tell you what it looks like to me. It looks like to me that
I'm
we were
laughing at
on your
God's
radar
glory.
because we had reviewed
What?
a couple of your videos, and then we had a memorial to our dead friend who you then decided to mock his death. That's what it
Did
was.
not mock his death. How did I mock
We just
his
watched
death?
the video
No,
because
tell
you
me-
laughed and you
Here's the
thanked
thing.
God, who you called Daddy, by the way, for getting rid of one of your quote enemies who literally never did a damn thing to you, and you have no proof to the contrary. You're a piece of shit.
Okay, I'm a piece of shit. So why are you continuing on calling people a piece of shit and calling me a piece of shit? I
Like
admit, I
Frank,
was a piece
like
of
Frank
shit.
said, we hold people's feet to the fire. That's what we do on
Fine,
the
I
channel.
was a piece of shit for it.
All right, and can you apologize now? Can you be a
I'm
bit?
sorry.
Can you be a bigger
feel
person?
it.
I mean,
I'm sorry I
No,
said it.
No,
Choice
she
of
doesn't need
words,
to be
Bran.
big. She doesn't need to be bigger.
I don't think she needs to be bigger at all.
If you caught that, I kind of started laughing mid sentence because I knew what the fuck I was saying.
I mean, her stretch marks are holding on for dear life.
Could you imagine what that like? Fucking her stretch marks must make her fucking torso look like a topographical map.
All right,
Is that,
Bran.
is that where the line is? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to. My bad for shaming her.
Bran, I know you've seen the movie Slither.
Jesus.
Yeah, a while back. Yeah.
the giant chick in the barn.
No.
I don't think we've come close to
Red, stop.
It's inappropriate. It was done because I've been hated
Here's
so
the
much.
thing, are you actually sincere about this?
Yes, I am. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done fighting.
I really don't
you're
think
not.
you are because you
Okay.
showed
I
this pattern
don't-
over
Okay.
and over again.
Stop. Can you just... That's invalidating. I said I was done with it, and you continue. I don't think you are. How are we going to solve this if you just won't?
Always have to be validated.
I proved that she wasn't like sincere about this because I asked her about Mo the Pagan, who she rejoiced when that person died too, and apparently was a big hater. Oh, and she was like, "Yeah, I rejoiced," and I was like, "See, there's a pattern. I don't think you're fucking serious. Because if you did it once, you're not going to do it the same thing, same thing again." So it was just.
God, is this from? Okay, it is from this stream. Okay, I wasn't sure if Frank was speaking from the Geek Room side or this side.
No.
Sorry.
Stop.
I mean, look,
Didn't you
I
make
can
fun-
appreciate the
Sorry,
apology,
I'm
but
a
you
fucking
did.
shit person, and I've said fucking shit things to people who've been fucking shitty to me. That's
Okay.
what happens when you're shitty to someone. You get shit back.
What the fuck is she doing in her stream?
She's in blackface.
Wait,
Get
what
the fuck out of here.
Oh, Rev's gonna
What?
piss me off.
Wait,
Oh,
unmute this shit.
the Guildmaster
What the
individual-
fuck?
Oh, Rev,
What does she have on her face? Is that electrical tape?
Danger diabolic.
She looks like the Gimp from Pulp Fiction had a fucking stroke.
Nah, man, I'm fucking far from okay.
For the love of God. Unmute that shit, Frank.
Actually, you can get high with skull cap. Did you know that?
Hey,
Yeah, it also has cinnamon in it,
That's how
cardamom,
we get in there.
jojoba
Brian.
seed, hygienic castor oil, raspberry ketones.
I,
oh my.
I bet I could send this some videos of like the Killmister individual to some people in like the Motorhead community.
So go get
that
your
like
Ipsy
really
box,
take that
go
shit
get your
seriously.
wonderful mask,
And
hold on, ladies, for your enjoyment. Thank you. I'm matching girl.
Does she realize how many screenshots are being taken of her right now?
My sponsorship in here.
What
I mean, if that mask is really that good of a product, just don't wear it on a live stream.
Especially when you are already caught making racist statements. So like, it's like, that's not a good look.
That's Shanny in blackface.
It's like, oh Jesus, that was
Shanny.
Like I'm assuming it was one of those like pore exfoliating masks where you like rip it off.
Yeah.
Apparently her skin is so fucking greasy, like you could see where it was like sliding off.
She's gonna pull it off, and her wart's gonna come with it. It's gonna be amazing.
I was just wondering.
No, it's gonna get bigger.
I don't know. I was
swell.
It's gonna pop out like a fucking turkey thermometer.
Maybe
like I know what.
How long do you think it would take to roast Shanny in the oven?
I don't want to think about anybody roasting Shanny.
I think I think that would like be the most like just best bacon smell ever.
Oh God, Wilson. Oh Wilson, take that back.
I will not.
Take that back, Wilson.
Nope.
You got to marinate her in some extreme odor blocker Vagisil.
Yeah.
And the nutritional yeast too.
All right, I regret that. I regret saying that now.
So that's the one I forgot. That's the one I wanted to bring up. I put a fucking Rev and Shanny meme in a fucking whale watcher when Rev, in his fucking moment of fucking brilliance, reaches behind him on the fucking headboard and pulls down a can of fucking like Skechers odor blocker for fucking sneakers. And I'm like, man, Glade ain't fucking cutting it no more.
God damn it.
Shanny, I'm gonna make you smell like black ice.
It was the guy with the Coke block.
Oh, here's where we. Oh God.
Oh yeah,
eyes.
this is
I
it right
remember
here.
the Coke block glasses, the bottle glasses. Yeah, and I said fucking shit things to people who've been fucking shitty to me.
Oh, she was almost.
That's what happens when you're shitty to someone. You get shit back.
Oh.
Where's the proof he was ever shitty to you, Shanny? That's what we're asking for.
That's what we're asking for.
They're all erased. It's 13 years of fucking videos erased.
She looks like Leatherface.
Yeah, but Leatherface from like the new generation, like the one with Matthew McConaughey.
Oh fuck! And Renee Zellweger. God damn it! Why do I know these things?
God, that was her in that, wasn't it?
And you people wonder why I don't watch more movies, because you guys like to describe some really weird shit in them. So if I did watch them, I'd be going, ah!
He wasn't on the internet for 13 years.
Oh my
That's
God,
the thing that we
dude.
told you. He didn't even have a YouTube channel for that fucking long.
Dude, I have known Trevor for fucking 13 years.
Mankind.
Bang bang.
What was his YouTube name?
Yeah, what YouTube name did he use
His
to
name
harass you so much?
I think it was Trevor Phillips.
Incorrect. That's not even his name, and he never had a channel by that name.
It was a Trevor. It was the guy with the Coke block eyes. I remember the Coke block glass.
Just say Coke bottle.
bottle
Can you say Coke
the bottle
bottle?
glass.
Block is a good time.
Yes.
He never had Coke bottle glass.
I bet
Shanny, you're just wrong.
wishes he was Coke block. Getting inside there.
Oh shit.
On. That's all I can tell you.
Thinking of another person?
Yes.
Then I surely apologize for that.
Oh my God.
Darn Skippy, I might have been wrong about that all along.
So months and months of me telling her, like tagging her, is like, you got the wrong person. We thought she was talking about Trevor 2000. I was like, you got the wrong person. Here's the fact. Nope, he was shitty. He called CPS on me. I was like, wait. So she starts making up new shit on him, and it was just like,
Trevor called CPS.
yeah, like, Jesus fucking Christ.
I've called CPS. You've called CPS. He, she, we've all called CPS.
I didn't directly call CPS, but I was in touch with her area. Because I thought there was an immediate danger.
Hey.
Wasn't one of her kids basically living like at a friend's house?
Yeah.
Holy shit, she washed her hair.
Wait, when?
Just now.
Whoa.
Oh, damn.
Look, Shanny.
Actually, she doesn't have, you know, look, you're not going to find me complimenting Shanny often, but her hair doesn't look half bad. Like, she's got a decent head of hair when she actually washes it.
Right?
Imagine that poor drain.
But, I mean, on the other, yeah. Well, on the other hand,
Especially
Rev,
if she shaved.
You got to, like, just for men your beard or something. Like, that is looking extra puby right now.
Your beard is weird.
Wait a minute. I think she... That's right. Trevor Phillips is a character in Grand Theft Auto 5, isn't it?
Yes, he is.
Jesus
So
Christ.
A character in a video game had been harassing her for 13 years.
I was so upset when he hooked my nipples up to the car battery.
I remember when he waterboarded me.
That's kind of like going Von Helton a little bit, you know, with character.
Blending of realities.
Yeah.
He made me deliver MDMA in trash bags. Fuck him.
That's one of the missions. Oh my god.
Either she just pulled a fucking fast one or some shit, or she just really, she can't, her mind is just done, and she can't even keep people straight. Now, like, just like Bond, video games are starting to come into her fucking real life. Well, his is comics, but...
Well, that in the Bible is, like, real, you know, and people are supposed to
Yeah, so are dragons, apparently.
be, like, affected when she starts reading out of the Bible.
It's just like Skyrim, folks. I'm the dragon. Feels real gavin.
This is when I dipped out. I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Have you not seen the random fires lately going off everywhere? The random fires.
Yes, because it's hot as fuck.
Oh no, that's me sending out.
Okay, bro, you got to clip that part out in between her arm and her head, and that's a totally guess that body part right there.
Saka, where you at? Shit.
Saka once sent me a video where Rev is just nuzzling some fold that I cannot identify, and he's like, and she's like, "That's a happy man," and I'm like, I don't think that man knows what part of your body he's nuzzling right now.
What kind of face his face right now? That reminds me of that movie Leprechaun. Like that's
I don't know if that look
Warwick Davis over here.
when it hurts to pee.
Yeah,
Rev really is just a tall Warwick Davis.
See, I would say Warwick Davis from Willow.
Right, right.
Out the powers and doing it myself. God is telling me lately to release my pain, and I am releasing my pain upon the world.
Like, that's called constipation.
You know, he has like a vibe. If anyone's seen the original, like the first Blade movie with Wesley Snipes, he's got a vibe of like a retarded version of Deacon Frost's like handyman with the long hair.
Donald Logue.
Donald Logue is the actor. Yeah. He looks like a retarded Donald Logue in Blade.
What the fuck was his name?
Doesn't matter.
I don't know. The last time I saw that movie, I was viciously high.
Well,
some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
So, funny story about that, Wilson. When I was playing hockey as a teenager, because we're bougie white people, I actually would do off-ice conditioning on a artificial ice treadmill and we could put it at an incline. So yes, I have actually skated uphill. So fuck you.
I was just quoting the fucking movie.
And I was being autistically literal.
Calm down there.
Hashtag
Midnight.
what about Jew better than Bull?
Low bar.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, I take the accomplishments where they come. I'm a 6th-year grad student. Don't hate Bran.
And it's always a resume builder.
Irv, I'll get that for either Salt Mine or for the next Let's Riff. So.
Not to break off on a tangent real fast, but on the subject of autism, I swear to God, if fucking Cobes ever privates his fucking channel ever again, I'm driving to fucking Wyoming and I'm gonna slap that motherfucker. You cannot
Wait,
deny
he lives
me
in
that.
Wyoming?
Yeah.
For a while.
That motherfucker privated his videos for like 2 days. I'm like, that motherfucker.
Oh, no,
God, that was
videos.
That was harder than quit drinking. Hard, I mean, that was almost like not having a drink for a few days. What it was.
It drove me to drink. I just drank and wept.
I feel like existence drives you to drink, Wilson, from the conversations we've had.
Sometimes, yes.
Fair enough.
Understandable.
Yeah. We all have our vices.
Hey, what do I say? That was pretty much it of ours. So, because then we just all just kind of like started trolling her, and he started talking about dragons and shit, and it was just like it got real weird. I dipped out. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this shit. Go ahead and play it.
Yeah, go for it.
I have no idea who this person is. Do I know you?
I would think so.
Hey.
I'm behind a lot of the material, and grouped in with kind of Alex's research.
Oh.
Yeah. So whenever you address suing someone for getting your information, hi,
what's up?
You can tell she was confused.
It went over her fucking head.
You can tell, like, huh? Like it didn't click, but you can, if you watch her facial expression, you can see when it starts clicking. Like,
she starts getting judgy. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Takes her like 3 minutes to catch up to this part of the conversation.
So,
well, I'm just putting myself out there so I make it easier for you, so that you don't go and attack people that didn't have anything to do with it.
I don't attack people.
I mean, it looked a little vicious. Looked a little
No,
bad.
I don't attack people. I respond to them. I respond.
Well, regardless of how you want to word or view whatever happened, I would be the person that you would kind of come at. So in a way, I feel like I kind of need to take on the burden of something that
you see it start turning a little bit, like, like it just, like that's the hamster starting to run.
Is Mr. fucking Bill in here?
Man, you're good.
You feel
Thank
other
you,
people did when
Grampy.
really it was me.
You have an interest in personality. What is your
And
mental
it
disorders?
Oh, well, I didn't
Penny
know
drop.
you had to be crazy to be interesting. All right. I have PTSD actually.
All
And
right.
that was something I was going to actually also bring up. Is that I'm a survivor of multiple violent crimes.
You seem like you have trauma. That's why you're given this standoffish behavior toward me. You have
Standoffish.
trauma, and you
standoffish.
You got Sandolphin and you got Standoffice.
How is she being? Okay, whatever. We all know. How is she being that?
I don't know.
You just
You're being
put yourself out
standoffish
there.
by
You're
coming
like, look,
into the hangout.
yeah, it's like look, if you're looking for that person, ta-da! Here I am.
Hi, I'm smiling. Hello. Like, it was,
Like I don't see, like I don't see how it went through her head. You basically told her, I was like, hey,
This is who I am.
this is who I am. I did
You're being
this.
standoffish.
Yeah, like it's just whoop.
You think I'm going to traumatize you? I'm not
No.
going to traumatize you. Yeah, you
No.
are. I saw that behavior. Remember, I'm going to therapy. I'm seeing this stuff. I'm evaluating this stuff, not only with me but with group therapy, so we can call on each other's behaviors.
You can see you bite your tongue a little bit. Like, the fuck?
God damn. This is another thing. What she could, I have no idea what. I've been in therapy multiple times in my life. Okay, and I get it. I kind of get what the purpose of therapy. It's not it's to help you in your life. But I've never the things that she comes up with that they do in therapy.
See, I just imagine like one of Shanny's therapy sessions, like she fucking comes trundling in, she fucking knocks the clipboard out of the fucking therapist's hands, like sit your ass down, Poindexter, I'm running the show now.
To me, it's like she's got to be the one in the therapy group, that people go, oh my god, I hope she doesn't come back.
Tell me how great I am.
Yeah. Tries to be the jury foreman right off the bat, and she's going to tell you why, because she's had more trauma in her life than you.
Sure.
She's been to therapy. Big deal. A lot of people have been to fucking therapy. Jesus.
If it happens, we have to in order to get better.
Right. Well, I acknowledge the fact that I don't have the credentials to do that, so I'm not going to diagnose you with anything.
Yeah, that's why I asked you. But I saw trauma in your eyes. And you also know I'm also an archangel, and I'm also hypoempathic. So I'm going to see things before you realize them about yourself, and before you even tell me. I'm going to see things. Just know that.
She didn't see that.
She told you, Lola. Boy.
She didn't see herself saying when she didn't attack people, attacking me later in this, and then kicking me out. Oh.
Well, when I don't know, when she, told you that she was, revealed that she was the archangel. I mean, I'm pretty sure you were, taken back pretty much.
For claiming to be an archangel, God sure shit didn't give her the heads up that if you call the cops on your spouse, you're the one getting arrested.
She's an archangel that can't get off the toilet.
8-Ball didn't see that one coming, did it?
One would think that an archangel would have the ability to get oneself off of the toilet by themselves.
Yeah, don't they have wings?
I mean, I would imagine that Shanny as an archangel would be like the human equivalent of a bumblebee.
Sure. Sir, they have wings.
Oh,
wings.
Wings.
Well, if you
I
see
was
me,
pretty right about you, wasn't I, already?
Not entirely, but I mean, there's nuance to these kind of situations, which is an N-word that I would appreciate you using. That's a good one, actually.
I don't want to use that word anymore. I learned
nuance. It's just understanding.
You don't want to use nuance anymore.
Look at the difference in her hair from then until this stream.
The complexity of a situation, and that there are different sides.
I know what a nuance means.
Okay.
We didn't hear it.
Clarifying, but
you don't have to treat me like I'm stupid, honey.
Then
but you are actually stupid.
Ask her what a nuance. See, I wouldn't use that word because I don't exactly know what a nuance is. It's not a word that I would use. But Shanny does. I don't think Shanny really quite understands what the meaning of the word is, and which is probably a lot different. I don't know. Using words that I don't understand a lot of words. That's why I just talk like I do. But using words that that person doesn't understand is, to me, funny. Because
and the fact that she thought it was a different word to begin with, that's why I also felt like I had to explain it.
What did she think a nuance was? And I'm not saying I even know what one is. I mean,
she just claimed that she already knew, and that I'm talking down to her like a child, or that she's stupid or whatever.
Well, she is. But...
I started abusing her soon, apparently, though. So it goes on.
Well, you kind of are, because you kind of clarified what a nuance is. Don't do that to me.
Even Rev's like, shut up.
I mean, I'm a very technically minded person, so I tend to explain things very differently than a lot of people.
Okay.
Because of the field that I work in. So that might be a little bit of a miscommunication or misinterpretation there.
Okay.
It's just kind of how I, mathematically think.
Okay.
Which is unusual for a lot of women.
Okay.
So yeah, that's basically what it is. But yeah, I mean, I consider myself a survivor in the literal sense that I should not be alive. He's standing here today.
Same.
But the difference that I see
Well,
between
you're
me
not
and you is
standing.
that
So it's not the same, Shanny.
I mean, God, that's the best she can do.
She's trying.
I mean, she can't get off the goddamn toilet.
Mm.
The toilet or the bed, you know. I mean,
Yes.
don't feel the need to overly associate with my mental illness or ask people about it or tell people about it or use it as a crutch in any way.
I don't use it as a crutch. How do I use my mental illness as a crutch?
You bring it up very, very often.
So maybe it's not a fascination to me. Maybe I have a psychology degree. Maybe I have people who have.
No, you don't,
No, she doesn't. She didn't even graduate high school. She may have read some fucking books or read some pamphlets or maybe some of the literature they give you, you know, when you go to the psychiatrist or the mental health facility, you know, Jesus, or when you're in groups, they'll give you stuff. That doesn't give you a fucking degree. If that gave you a degree, god damn, I'd be I'd have a doctorate, man.
BPD like me, and they like to hear when I talk about BPD and what I go through mentally, so they know they're going through the same thing and they don't feel like they're alone. It's a support group.
Okay, and that might be appropriate more so and help more people actually on websites that have message boards for that specific
I don't
kind of
need to
thing.
do that there. I'm doing it on this channel. Why should you tell me where to do it?
I haven't really seen her talk much about it unless, again, she uses it
And,
as a crutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was only like suggesting it as like an extra thing. I never told her not to be on YouTube. That's what she's taking. That's why she's starting to get pissed. She's like, she wants to, it's not just the internet, it's YouTube. Like, and
I mean, if you want, I'll come out and say it. Shanny, get the fuck off YouTube. It'll be better for your mental health and the mental health of your children as well, as evidenced by what we've seen.
Yeah, but it'll be worse for our mental health because we'll have less things to laugh at.
Well, I mean, we'll still have like G-Man and Vaughn and, you know.
That's true. Not all of them are going to leave.
As soon as I get the CPO, I'll bring you guys in somebody.
Don't hate against toilet bound fiends.
Oh, God. What
Because
about-
it would
Or are
help
you
more
to
people.
tell me where I should do this?
No,
Well, I have
I'm-
my people here who like to hear me.
Your people are us. What's the fucking time? Like legit, this is like the longest time I've ever actually been on your, like, watching your channel. Because I was wanting to see some shit go down. So.
Oh, God. You know what? I have to tell you right now, Frank, Bran, I really want to thank you. I missed a lot of this today because I was like doing things, you know, after I was on Pip's show. So I missed so much. I only caught like a couple quick glimpses, and I'm so glad that this is made up for the entire day.
Did you really just thank us for showing you Shanny content?
I mean,
yeah, that's a really low bar.
Yeah, but it's like a synopsis of what I've missed through the day. It's like the low light.
Has anyone ever watched Shanny content and gone, I'm thankful right now?
Well,
I really express the soul of gratitude.
It's the presentation, it's
That's
I mean,
fair.
I put out Von Helton stuff. I put out Shanny and Red, but it's the presentation. And I just just for what I missed there, because I heard it was a lot of fun. And that's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm not thanking
Fair
her.
enough.
Yeah.
She actually looks like a decent human being right now. Look at this shit. From this to this, she looks. Hold on, maybe one. She looks like a decent human being.
And then she goes and makes that face.
Well, let's not.
Is Rev turning in
Frank,
a ghost?
let's not be crazy right
I'm not
now.
being too crazy, but I'm just saying, like, she doesn't look too white trash.
Is Rev turning into Cobes?
Probably.
Look at that.
What's that eye doing?
So why are you trying to get me off YouTube?
I didn't say that you had to leave it. I said that it would
I'm
be
so glad she said
a
YouTube.
better like supplemental combination.
Why?
Because you wanted to help people and that would do
I
it.
can do it here. Why can't I do it here?
Okay, you don't have to.
Yeah. There we go. I think we established that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
like being told what to
I'm
do.
just
I don't
making
know that.
suggestions. It's just suggestions. I like ideas. I like to,
you like being
to
told what to
brainstorm.
Do you
No,
like?
I would-
I'm also a victim of trauma. Do you like being told what to do?
I don't mind hearing ideas and suggestions. I'm totally open to it.
I don't. I want to live my. I've been very controlled in my life. I don't want to hear suggestions about what to do about my life. I want to live my life on my own accord. And I think it's very rude to come to someone you've never talked to and told them, hey, I don't think it's appropriate for you to talk about your mental illness on this platform because it triggers
I
me.
missed when you said that.
Oh, I
Can
never-
we back it up? Because I missed you saying that completely. Where was that at?
I didn't.
Go fucking figure.
But she's able
God damn
to
it,
completely diagnose me and tell me that I have trauma, and then she gets to the point where she tells me that I'm an abuser.
Well, Lola,
Wait,
she's
so I'm
therapy,
confused.
but no.
I'm confused. Did she say that like people giving you suggestions infringes on your freedom?
Yeah, basically.
I gotta be honest. I feel way more liberated when I have more input from people. Maybe that's just me.
So do I. That's why I like hearing ideas. I like brainstorming. I like people being critical of me because it's like, oh shit, you mean that there's a way I could possibly do this better? Well, let me see. Oh no, your idea was garbage. Get out. Like, that's how that works.
Maybe-
You mean that there's a way I
Like the whole show, Let's Riff, was based off of a criticism. It's like, hey, your shows are too long. Your guests are starting to get kind of, fidgety. Break them up into two. And we're like, all right. And that's how we got like 2 shows. Now we got 3. So it was, you take you take ideas. Someone says, hey, this is too long. Do 2 shows. All right. So I'm just saying.
No, we should have just lashed out at him and said, fuck you for coming on here and telling me what the hell I need to do, you piece of shit.
I know.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker.
God darn you.
Yeah.
Did you say squirt?
It's not a baby
said
carrot.
that.
Tempest.
5 3/4 inches is always what I come up with.
So gross.
You haven't triggered me at all.
Well, I think I have since you told me not to do this anymore and find a platform. I don't have to find another platform.
It's cool. It was just an idea.
No,
You're
it
lucky
was.
you found one that
I
can support you, Shanny.
You're behind that behavior of trying to make people feel bad about
Shout out to
what
that bed frame, too,
their
by the way.
decisions is.
Yeah, what
I
brand
don't like
is that?
you need to
just in
change
case.
your
Fucking Krypton.
That was better than
Kryptonian bed frame. Speaking of which, so if and this is unrelated, but so if a money shot is a muscular contraction and Superman is super strong, how does that affect Lois Lane?
Have you ever seen Hancock?
I have seen Hancock, yeah.
Yeah, he has to get her off of him before he fucking busts a hole through the top of her head.
It's a fucking hysterectomy.
I have no idea what that means.
Maybe does anyone else hope that Superman has a baby carrot? Because otherwise, dude, you can't have all of the stroke game and a giant dong and be Superman.
That's what I'm saying. Even if he's got a baby carrot, he's got fucking hips like a jackhammer. You know what I'm saying? So it's
He could push that thing across the bed in no time.
Script on how to treat people.
Yeah, I agree with that.
On how
I
to
agree with that. I agree.
You're abusing people and you're telling people what to do, and then you're calling people out about how they should live their lives. I have every right to speak my mind about my mental illness and to express it. then what is your problem?
I was just making a suggestion of other things that you could do that would also be beneficial. I mean, the
Even
way
Rev's
that
kinda
we
agreeing. He was like,
Rev is agreeing.
Weird
Yeah,
thing
he
is, Rev
agrees.
is like the person who's like almost sort of the voice of reason between those two, and he's like,
That's
hey,
fucking
yeah,
sad.
yeah, like,
Like he kind
Well,
of.
this
he
is why
agreed
I
with us
say
a lot.
like this is the worst version of pussy whipped because you're whipped by something that is just like a
He's whipped.
horrendous. Yeah, well, yeah, literally whipped.
it's like
Like,
he
can
even
you
agreed like
imagine-
with about something with us, and he had to apologize for what Shanny did before Shanny did. And it was like, all right,
Yeah, because like Rev, I mean, listen, he's a bitch, but he doesn't seem to be like a terrible dude. But I feel like Shanny is actually a horrible person.
Yeah, like Rev's got giant glaring flaws, but I mean, comparing the two together, there's no contest who's a better
she has
human
that
being.
dominant personality that, I mean, Rev's not exactly the most.
Run, Rev, run.
I think he realizes that he's just fucked, that he's along for the ride.
He's not. He's objectively not. He could get out of there so easy. She's not going to chase him. I mean, like, if he can get past, I think the armed guards and the cameras are there for him. Like, that's what's going on. Like, she wants to make sure this motherfucker doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah. Well, when he makes those,
Maybe that's why she's poisoning him with the Shanny diet.
that's
It's
why
working.
when he makes his videos, you can always tell that she's or just off camera because he keeps looking over there to making sure
He's trying to see if she ever takes her eyes off of him for a second so he can make a break for it.
See, I don't even think she's like just off camera. Like, I think that they have the they have the fucking bed frame set up to where he has to film with the door open, and she's like 50 feet away, and every once in a while he has to glance back at her to make sure she's not like inching closer towards him. You just see a gradual shadow like climb over Rev.
you all of a sudden hear in the background. Sorry.
They are able, it's always great to try new things. And that's how I learned from other people too sometimes, is by sharing that sort of experience. It's a way of connecting and then also realizing what doesn't work too. But as far as me, like being perhaps
Did
having
she say she
abusive
didn't
language,
have
it's really
time
ironic
for
to
that?
say that because
Bitch, what the fuck else do you do?
You spent 9 hours on stream. Part of it where I described the odor of your vagina as rancid hot dog water. What are you doing with your time?
It's 10 hours now because they're still alive.
Are they still live?
They're still alive.
This is gonna be a long night, folks.
Like
long
me
night.
showing you her
sir,
washing her
sir,
hair, that was
a
still
long
the same.
night.
Yeah, same stream.
Good thing I'm already.
I work with victims advocacy programs helping collect digital evidence for cases.
Who's your boss?
So I'm trauma informed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like officially trauma informed.
I see you as a narcissist trying to collect information right now. Now that you said that,
Rev
I'm
knows
very
better than to try to
assertive,
grab anything
sure.
close
I
to that
come
mouth.
off that way.
I know you can come off that way.
She's
Why
like
do
a
you do
fucking
that to
snapping
people?
turtle.
Why do you think it's your business to release people's personal information out on the internet? Why do you think that's appropriate to do?
I haven't released anyone's personal information.
You put my personal information out on the internet. Next.
No, it was
Shanny, I
public
paid for that
access.
microphone. Can I use it now?
Doesn't matter if it was public access. You did not need to do that and put that on the
kinda got my
internet.
logo
Why
on it.
did
Come
you
on,
think it was
please.
appropriate to put that out on the internet?
Well, if you mention something like being abused by police officers, I would want to
Mom
make
said
sure
it
that
was
that
my
didn't
turn,
actually
Shanny.
happen.
Oh wait.
I swear Red probably got that
Look at
shit beat
that
out of
look.
him after this. Just agreeing like,
Oh, he definitely caught that whip when the cameras went off. Whenever he pushed her hand away from the mic that one
yeah.
time.
oh yeah.
He looks like that bobblehead, dog in the back of Grandma's car.
Anyone else wondering what happened to Gavin and Watermelon?
They were
The cat.
delicious.
They're slowly wasting away underneath the bed.
Someone saved the cats.
happen.
Why do you care? Why do you care?
Because I work in victims advocacy programs, and that's
why does it matter to you personally about my life and what happened in my life?
Come on, Shanny.
I care
You've had
about
it for
everyone
10 minutes.
that may have been going through something.
Where
That's
do you
why
work?
I do freelance work for different advocacy centers across the country.
Where?
I'm freelance,
You're
so
freelance,
I'm not.
which means you're full of shit.
So you're like a
guy? You're full of
No,
shit.
You're
full of shit. Hang on. You're full of shit. Hang on.
What newspaper do you work for?
What she is someone who digs up people's personal information and puts them out on the internet. She's a stalker. And then she says I'm a private freelance private investigator.
I mean, do you want? I didn't say I was a private investigator.
This is going.
I'm telling Dad.
God damn it.
You want to know the names of centers I've worked with?
What
Rev's
are
trying to
you
play
then?
damage
I said
control.
that I work as a victims advocate.
Yeah. What do you? Who do you work for? It's freelance yourself.
Yeah. Well, I'm freelance, so it's a different
What
place.
freelance
Yeah,
is?
yeah.
You goddamn cretin. Like, I swear to God, man, like, I can actually look past the fact that you attempt to do what is approximately fucking that beast.
You work for the
But
post.
good God.
Isn't this the same guy who's claiming to be an fucking independent contractor for Wells Fargo?
Yeah,
That's him.
which means he probably has a bank account.
That
One
trust
mom
fund's
set up
got to be
for him.
close to depleted.
One could hope.
He says
And you're
it's
not a
just restricted
PI.
to one. No,
You're not a PI.
no.
How does one get a job like this? What's your company?
You could have just
Well,
stopped.
I don't have to have a company for
You
it.
could
I
have just
had
stopped
20
it.
years of
How does
training.
one get a job?
You don't have to have a company or an LLC for this. It's because of how long I've been doing
wait
it.
a minute. So, all right, let me ask you a question. So, when you first came in here, and
So
there's
you
no
can be your own
maliciousness,
boss?
I'm just curious.
He's getting serious.
So you are the main person that they've been getting the information for in these
He
documentaries.
just finally clicked with
Self-control.
Rev. He's like, wait a minute.
No, initially I was. I'm not so sure about recently.
your name
but
is
whenever.
no. This is good.
Okay.
Shanny, write this name down. Lola the Haxers.
Yeah, that's on my driver's license too.
First
No,
name
yeah, but
Lola,
you're sued.
last
You're gonna
name
get
the
sued,
hacker.
lady. You know
Under
that, right?
what
It's the
tort
hacker.
would
Is
I
that
be
like
getting
a
sued?
family name?
You just know that you're getting sued.
Yeah,
I
it's the
have a
surname.
civil attorney that can make a case for this.
Well, since I live in a different state than you would probably need to find one in my state.
Don't worry about that. We will.
I got the mic now. You listen to me.
Who do you work for? Oh my God.
Wait, you mean you don't
ends
have a?
soon. It's like another minute.
You
Lola
mean to
the
tell me
Haxer.
you don't have a trust
Just
fund
make
and you
sure
don't
get
you work
that
for your?
name.
I'm confused.
We're gonna trace you down. Don't worry. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hey,
I mean, I
remember,
can just
he
give
was
you my
he
information.
knew a guy that could get Ms. Star's information too.
Oh
So
boy.
Yeah,
But you
whenever
don't
he
have
showed
to-
off his to prove he didn't pay G-Man, where he proved that he did pay G-Man, there were some expenses going
Did Shanny
to
think Lola was rumor
searching
research lab?
yeah.
Buck for
He's
$2.
he's gonna find you.
Does
Yeah.
Shanny think Lola was rumor research lab?
Nope. We're in.
Didn't we already go through this? Burnt Toast Rumor
Yeah.
Research Lab were supposed to be the same people. Now Lola was supposed to be. Maybe I don't know. You know, I've never seen Lola, Burnt Toast, and Rumor Research Lab in the same stream together. But I don't know. Maybe they have. Maybe Lola's. Maybe this isn't Lola. Maybe she's really she does the Karen. You know what other ones? So fuck's sake.
I mean, there's a few other people that I can get involved in this.
And this is the wonderful thing about this. This is why I love
And then the voice that my boyfriend really, really hates. Especially whenever I start to talk mad shit about people.
Do you ever do
Go
that
on.
conversation like from sentence to sentence?
What do you mean? Like, what conversation?
Like if you just have a conversation, like do you ever change the voices like as the conversation
Yes,
progresses?
I do. I pretend like there's multiple people because when I do like the scam baiting calls, I'll pretend there's people in the background and I'll just like move the mic from me. So, you know, I was in here looking for them gift cards. Oh yeah. Well, how many did you need? It was like, don't you got a five? I know that's a lot, 500. We have the highest that goes up. You know, so just back and forth. Yeah, it's a little difficult now, but I'm just kind of focusing on like a call I did before. But there's an accent that I'm working on currently, but I can't reveal it because the whole point is to hide my identity. So,
well, you do a good job, you know, and I could see how you could be a freelancer, be your own, you know, I mean, set your own price. Somebody can, you know, and people do that all the time. You can go on websites where people offer their voiceover services.
yeah, like
they're
Fiverr.
yeah, you don't need to be part. You don't need to. I don't think you'd have to have like an LLC or something. I mean, if it's
No.
just you know.
Yeah, I mean, I there was a point where I mean, there's been 2 points in my life where I've actually been homeless on the street. Whenever and it was in 2008 where I basically went from the street and in 3 months had my own, not proper business, but you know, basically was doing web design way better than Rev ever would do, and made $3,000 my first month. So yeah, I mean, don't need a boss.
Yeah, but Rev used to talk to people in Israel when he was when he had his show, when he had all those subs. So he's been international.
Oh,
He has contacts,
fantastic.
and he wrote a book. He's a
it's
published author. You know,
Yeah, it's garbage.
it's a resume builder. Yeah.
For a job
to
he'll
it.
never try to get.
His book is to fiction what his porn is to porn.
Yeah, that's pretty perfect.
Absolutely.
At least he's
Why don't you
consistent.
go
You got to give him that.
Really shitty and
True
everything.
enough.
DM me on Twitter and give me all your information. Yeah. I would love to hear that. I would love to hear that. You're psycho. You need therapy.
She would love to hear a DM.
You allow
I go to therapy.
No. My turn, honey. My turn. Listen, Miss Victim mental health advocate who likes to put mental health people who
That
have
whole
mental
thing's
health
in quotation?
problems, their personal information out there on the internet, and go on the guise of mental health advocate and go on the eyes of a freelance private investigator. You're full
Dude,
of
she
shit,
left out the
lady.
G
You're
at the
a nosy
beginning that
fucking
time.
bitch who likes
didn't
to
say guy,
investigate
she said
people's
eyes.
problems and try to use your own trauma to invalid or to validate why you are doing what you're doing. Get some fucking mental help, lady. You're psycho.
Another clue that she's actually attended and she's learned one word through all of this: validation. They always tell you that, you know, you need to be able to validate yourself, and which is, you know, I get that, but the way she just, I'm allowed to say whatever I want because this is how I am. So you've got to like just to fucking accept me. And if I am a loud fucking whore that just spouts off people's shit, then I'm mentally ill.
She should put a different color foundation on the wart. Like that'd be pretty cool, actually. I think. You know?
What's she going for in that look?
Trash.
She just needs to not like how I have like a nostril ring. Like she doesn't need to have a stud there. It just makes it look worse.
It looks like she's got another wart.
Yeah, no, the reason it looks terrible, it can look cute if you don't have moles all over your face.
Mole or not a mole.
I mean, she could have saved
Which
a lot.
is a hard game with her.
She could have saved a lot of money just by like having them chrome plated.
Oh.
So I think I found that part because I wanted to see that because I haven't watched this, so I wanted to see her like own her own self.
From any blame.
Oh, that's
put on
any
her.
stream.
You can get an idea of what happened thanks to a small YouTuber by the name of FabFitGeeky. Made a video about it.
Oh, more like she lied in the last video.
She got country, man.
Someone went to Cinnabon.
No, we are not abusing alcohol at all.
We both vomit now.
Right?
We vomit. Can't have it. It's like the Lord just.
Oh, it makes them vomit. So maybe
I want it
like
so
I think
bad.
he let me drink
Can't
for a
have
while
it.
while I was a prophet and watchman because I was ready to die and see Jesus. I was doing watch.
Shut up.
And all the CPS you try to put in her life, and her son began to either self-harm or threaten self-harm. In response to this crisis, what does Shanny do? If you guessed, film a video telling the haters to stop while her son is in the car with her. You dark, but also right.
He wasn't in the car. We were. He was already at the hospital.
He was already at the hospital. You disgusting sack of pus.
Keep
Oh
taking
my
it.
Inhuman sack of shit. Do you get it?
Sack of shit. I've never heard him say the sack. Wow, now we have the sack of pus.
She legit films herself as she's driving her son to a crisis center. And now he's going for mental evaluation. I'm making this video to ask Drag, please stop for my son's sake.
The son is not
If you think I'm lying, I'm not. My son doesn't want to go on camera. At least that's where she's claiming she's driving. Shanny decides that her son, who is allegedly suicidal,
You can see
is
the
in the
wheels
right
starting
state of
to like,
mind
shit.
to watch his mother scream on her live
light's
stream
busted.
as his parents.
I'm not screaming. Where was I screaming in that video?
Right? To the bitter fucking
Like, I can't
end.
ask people to just stop. Oh, I'm so wrong for asking people to stop because I'm worried about my son.
Yeah,
So
we
fucking
we
evil,
shouldn't have
bitch.
seen that. Like,
Why? Yeah. Why is it on? Why did she put it on the internet? The fact that she had to take her son to the hospital. I mean, I would have just got off the internet. Like message a couple people. I'm going to be gone for
Yeah.
2 days because we got some real life things going on here. And
Yeah, that's nobody's business on YouTube at all whatsoever. Especially when her son has said that he has an issue with her streaming so much and the content she puts out.
And there's a lot of people that have had to leave the internet. I mean, I left the internet one time for a long time, and in internet.
Yeah, you were gone so long I thought you died.
Oh God.
Yeah, we would have presented you with the prize of a jade egg.
So who remembers what Shane did about 2 hours after this video got put out? She had to let Shane Dawson know that she's not having a good day because her son is suicidal.
Yeah.
And then she played video games for 10 hours.
Well, she had to keep her mind off things. She had to unwind. It's like taking a drive in the car.
Yeah, themes were bad.
Themes.
She didn't need to like I love how she has taken this new woke approach towards mental health, but doesn't apply the obvious, which is that YouTube is toxic for her. It's so enjoyable.
I agree more than you understand.
He's really gonna like my video. Oh boy. Yeah. Because I had to leave the internet or kind of appear like I was gone for quite a bit. Actually, I'm still supposed to appear like I'm gone, but because of someone basically, I hate it because it sounds so cheesy when I say it, but essentially cyber stalking. But it's the kind of intensity or the weirdness that I feel like if their house was searched and they looked in their closet, there'd be a shrine.
Oh God.
Made to me.
Oh no.
I didn't know how often they were talking about me until I went through their live streams and I just opened the transcript and would just search for my name every day.
Oh God.
They would talk, and I had only spoken to that person at that time once.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
They had my resume and were spreading it around. And I wasn't worried about them. I would prefer to deal with that person in face to face because I could easily knock the shit out of him. But you know, who he would give it to, like I'm more worried about who he would give it to. You know, as far as who else would have my information. But he went around like telling everyone that I was a fraud. And I'm just like, will people make up their mind like what it is that I do? Like, am I a cyber criminal hacker or am I a fake? Like, what is it? Just
You're
like,
a PI.
Yeah, I'm a private investigator. That's what it is. That abuses people.
Yeah, with your LLC.
Yeah.
I said, Lola, you told me you wouldn't tell anyone. I said I was sorry.
Yeah, as soon as this particular person, he is absolutely lolcow worthy. Like it's bad. It's really bad. Like I feel kind of bad like taking him to court because I'll probably receive like
nothing
damages. No, he has money. I mean, granted, like it's a CPO, you kind of just get what it is for the duration. It's not going to be that much, but something. But yeah, there's also punitive damages, which what he did was pretty disgusting, especially since he deliberately went after somebody that had that was considered a vulnerable individual, calling having PTSD my emotional baggage that he doesn't even think is real.
Jesus.
Sounds like a swole guy.
Oh, it's fucked up.
Sounds I don't know, kind of like worse than Shanny's trauma because she's been through a lot. Maybe you too. I don't know. Never mind. I'll just shut up.
No,
they're going to form their own little focus group between each other. You know.
Don't tell me what to
support
do.
group.
Shanny could probably teach us so much. She's going to
therapy. Like she knows exactly the delivery amount for every restaurant in DoorDash. Like she could really.
She went to court mandated therapy, which
so
is
that
a
makes her a
resume builder.
psychologist.
Yeah. She's got that degree. And wasn't she was a nurse or some kind of medical professional. She's been thrown out recently again.
Now that I think about it, whenever I was talking about like the work that I do,
about 2 weeks once,
and that I was freelance, and then Rev started kind of listening in, like being like, how do you do that? How do you work for yourself? Like he was trying to get ideas, and I'm just like,
kind of like what Rev thought he was really doing, you know? It's like, well, I never thought about that.
Yeah, that little website thing you had going on. Yeah, you could have been your own boss. Like who were you answering to? Like,
you mean to tell me he could take his money and turn it into more money instead of Shanny eating it all?
Go figure.
But watch him try to do that, and he joins like an MLM or some shit. He starts like selling Herbalife.
It works.
Yeah.
After COVID's over, you'll see him in a mall kiosk. Well, I don't have malls anymore, so I don't know, maybe.
Come check out Rev's paparazzi jewelry.
LuLaRoe, he's selling leggings.
Selling Luckies?
Leggings, just these ugly looking leggings that are made for like all the Karens.
Apparently Shanny just ended her stream and is now about to go live again.
What?
Shocking. I have a strange feeling they may have seen or heard of part of this.
Like here's the thing.
Please sue me.
We've been streaming for like 2.5 hours. I'm already about to have to get the fuck off here. Yeah. Like, how the fuck do you even manage? Like, I know it's a dumb question, but how does anyone have the time in their day on any given day to stream that long?
Like, I got this chair. 2 hours in, I'm starting to fidget.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
I'm still really high.
Done. Like,
I'm extremely jealous of Grampy right now because the tolerance break's still ongoing.
This has been fun.
Oh shit! Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and end it. So, god damn it. Anyway, Grampy, you got anything you want to share out?
Go to if Adam's in the side chat, which I hope he is. I haven't looked at the side chat because I'm on the StreamYard side, but hopefully Adam's in the side chat and he'll put up a link to our Teespring, our merch, Grampy Lobster Fun Brigade merch, all that, whatever. All the proceeds, profits are going to Christina Blackfeather's GoFundMe page. And so far, we're like a little over $20, which at this point we will be able to match. So, you know, when it gets to a certain point, we'll, you know, anyway, but so if you want to do that, or, you know, hopefully do that or not. But other than that, no, thanks a lot for, you know, letting me come on. And I'm still really high. Oh my fucking God. That's crazy.
You're about like I was the last time I ate an edible. I can't remember anything that we talked about. Especially after the show, I can't remember shit.
I am so glad that I took someone's advice and went, I took the recommended, because I'm telling you right now, if I would have because usually I'll start with like a half a chocolate or if somebody says, oh, don't take a whole one, I'll take a whole one, because, but this time for some reason he told me, he says, look, be careful with this. They'll grab you by the boo-boo.
Grab you by the booty hole.
Check out the whores on YouTube, not to be confused with the whores industrial eyewash stations, as quality as they may be.
Well, that's another reason I'm jealous. I wanted to be the one to grab you by the booty hole, Grampy.
I know.
Yeah, Bucknum, Melanoma, $5.
I don't even. Oh shit! What did he say?
Check out the halls on YouTube, not to be confused with the halls industrial wash stations, as quality as they may be.
I was gonna say, Grampy, I don't even wait. I'm gonna walk right up to you and grab you by the booty hole, And when you're a celebrity, Grampy's let you do that.
That's true.
Oh shit, Wilson, you got anything?
Yeah, not to break the theme of the stream tonight, but I would actually like to congratulate Rev for being an actual decent human being and donating to Christina Blackford.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he did. It was like $500 too. So
yeah,
good job, Rev.
Bon got caught blatantly lying about it.
I would actually like to throw a little bit of credit out there to the Fun Brigade merch CFO that kind of put the suggestions in the side chat. That not to take credit in any way, shape, or form, but our CFO got the ball rolling, and
I couldn't get it in time. I'm sending Grampy some love.
That's just some of the funniest. I don't know, certain shit like that randomly just makes me laugh.
Lola, anything?
But thank you.
Well, there's a project that's coming up that serves to help educate survivors and victims of abuse and assault, whether it's online or offline, understanding what resources are out there, how to utilize them, different things that you can do, who to tell if something happens, such as, not a washed up TV reporter that's trying to have a YouTube career. That's a start. And it's a project called Untangle the Net. It's a group of people working on it. And it's basically about bringing tech and digital awareness as a way to empower survivors. And there's right now just a Twitter account for it, but there's a webpage soon and then videos coming soon. It's just at untangled_net.
But what company do you work for?
Obviously a PI.
Yeah, it's run by a private investigator.
So are you Chinese or are you? Never mind. I'm sorry.
Oh shit! All right, Brad, you want to show our shit?
Yeah, everyone had all these cool, noble causes to throw out there. So why not throw some money at these motherfuckers that you see before you right now? Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, you guys know the drill. Leave us a like. If you're new here, subscribe, because who the fuck wouldn't want to see this shit 3 times a week? And yeah, there's a myriad of ways to follow us on social media or support what we do here down below in the description section, in addition to joining the channel if that's something you'd rather do. So yeah, thank you all here on the panel who joined us. Thank you all who joined us out in the live chat. We appreciate those super chats. We still got to get together and find out what snack we're gonna have that is going to trigger people in the future. So we all got to figure that out before this weekend. But yeah, thanks everyone, and I guess we'll catch you all Saturday for the salt mine.
Hell yeah. I already got some pretty good videos pulled up, so we just gotta wait. So
I'm sure there'll be a hootenanny.
All right, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for all the donations. And I don't know what to say. Fuck. Let's just go ahead and blow up.